The new donation, 666.
Your body, your mind, your soul. The new 666 donation, bitch. That's right, get off the dick. The new 666 donation, real fucking quick. Real fucking stick your dick inside my
Yeah.
Happy Halloween,
666 donation.
Let's not waste any time.
Gangsta.
Let's try this bitch out. What's up, everyone? Cheers to the chat and of course Debba 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 Debba.
What up,
Debba Debba Debba.
Drew, the gatekeeper from Derailed? What's going on? That's the new 666 donation for this night only, folks. That's right, 666 for one night only.
Epic.
Yeah.
You satanic fucks.
666 moves everything around me. Cream, money, not a dollar bill. Anyway,
Who went and saw that scary movie that's out now, Halloween?
the new Halloween.
I heard it suck. I didn't see dick.
I heard it just like people with small dicks liked it. That's what I heard.
I heard
don't
it
know.
suck.
That's what I heard.
You heard it suck.
It's just a rumor. Just a rumor.
Just a rumor that people with small dicks like it?
Yeah. Just a rumor.
Yeah, you gotta have a small dick to enjoy that film.
Good thing I didn't see it.
Does it fucking suck?
No way. I bet you it was a good film.
A lot of people I heard that watched it said it fucking sucked.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Why you gotta keep bringing my mother into it?
Because she's a fuck. No. Listen, I heard the movie was good. It looks good. There was a lot of good parts to it. I heard that it's a lot of throwbacks to the original
It's
films.
supposed to be the original cast.
Yeah, it's fucking what's her name?
Jamie Lee
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
Curtis. Yeah.
She hasn't been in a movie in like fucking 20 years.
I'd still
So,
fuck those fucking
Jamie, she's-
aged tits.
Yeah,
It hasn't been that long, 20 years.
It's been a long time.
Dude, it's been 40
the last one she
years.
did. Listen, the last one she did was in '98.
Yeah, that.
No, he said since she's
That
been
was
in the
saying
movie.
She's been in a movie.
Oh, since she's been in a movie?
Oh no,
It's
she's
been
been
a
in some
solid
movies.
10 years.
No way, dude. She's been in movies since then.
Get the fuck out of
She
here.
has.
10
Go look
years.
up her fucking filmography. I guarantee there's shit in there from like
Really?
2013. Yeah, she was in a couple of movies.
Nothing worth mentioning though.
Let's see if I get
No,
it.
I
right?
don't think anything worth mentioning. I
Jamie Lee Cunt filmography.
filmaga cunt.
Hey, put it up. Hey, put up.
Oh, no tears, please.
All right, what'd you say?
It's a
Who was
waste
saying
of
10
good
years?
suffering.
I did.
All right, you said
Cunny.
10 years, and what does Lowe say?
I say about maybe like
I say 20
2 or 3 years.
I say 2013, 14.
You say 2013,
Yeah.
and Lowe, what'd you just say?
About 2 or 3 years.
No, I bet you. Better yet, let me rephrase that. I bet you she did a movie as close as 2015, 16. Like she's been in shit. She's been in movies.
The one
All
with
right.
Lindsay Lohan was like a long time ago, but
So go
I know
ahead,
she was
Pop.
in a movie with Tim
All
Allen.
right, here it is. Well, all right. So here's the thing.
Spit it out.
Here's the thing. Are
What?
we talking about movies that people know, or just movies
No,
in
we're
general?
talking about her last movie. Like, what was her last movie?
All right, that's a TV series. All right, according to this, her last movie
Yeah.
was a movie in 2015 called Spare Parts.
Okay, what was it before then?
There you go.
Well, that's a TV movie. I don't know if you count that. Only Human, and then no, that's a TV. The straight-to-video movie called 8.
Yeah, she sucks.
Yeah, she's a fucking actress. She's
2012?
not retired.
Dude, she's got big, fat fucking tits. That's what she's got.
She does have some beautiful breasts.
Oh,
I got a
fat
weird,
fucking
funny
tits.
tit story to share. I don't have to do it now.
tit story. We got a tit
That's
story.
big.
Oh,
It's weird. Yeah. And at first, I don't know if it was acceptable, if it's normal.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it now?
Take those glasses and I'm gonna.
Get it off your chest.
I don't want to hear it ever. How's that?
Do you want to hear it now?
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I went to the supermarket real quick to go get some food, obviously, because that's why I was at the supermarket.
Wait, let's make this
And-
good. Go ahead.
And I'm walking and I'm down. I forget what aisle. I'm walking down the aisle, and I see another woman. You know, I see a woman with a cart coming my direction.
Another woman, like to your woman?
No, a woman coming in my direction.
Okay.
And at first, I didn't really register it, but she had her tit completely out. One tit.
What?
I swear to God, this is not a lie. She had her tit completely out. One tit was completely out.
How big is this tit?
Huge, pale, white,
Oh my God,
and it was almost down to a fucking waist.
What?
That's
So how old
sexy.
is this chick?
She really didn't even look that old. Her face, maybe she was, I don't know, maybe late 30s, you know, something like that. She wasn't that old.
We talking
So
about
her
like nipples like the size of your kneecaps?
Oh, huge areola. Dude, let me tell you something. The tip was so
What the
floppy.
fuck,
The
dude?
tip was so saggy, rather, that her nipple was pointing down, like downward.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
that's-
I mean, listen, you got big fat tits, man. Gravity
so
hits
this-
work.
So this
Gravity
is
tits.
where I got a little confused because she had a baby in the other hand. So in my head, I'm like, all right, she's breastfeeding, but
Cunt farts
the
is what I
baby's
think.
in the other side where the tit is not exposed, and then her tit's just hanging out. So I'm saying in my head,
It's fucking asshole.
well, I'm saying in my head though, like, you know, is that normal?
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't have the kid on your tit, do you just leave it out?
This is a supermarket. you said,
Did the
right?
baby
This
say?
is super. This is never mind. This is a supermarket. Never mind. This shit's like, it's at like fucking 5 o'clock.
Did the
5:30
baby-
when
yo,
it's like packed out?
Did the baby
And she
say?
just gotta, dude, the baby I'm pretty sure was sleeping, and this bitch just had a fucking tit out.
This has got to be at like a Key Food or a fucking.
No, this is at a
Best Yet.
ShopRite. This is a ShopRite.
Yeah, that's like a C fucking.
You fucking
Yeah.
goon.
But answer me this though:
What? Riddle me this. What?
is that if the baby's not sucking on a tit, is it normal to just leave it out?
I think you can take the dick out everywhere. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, man.
No,
it
it's
took
not.
me-
it's not normal to leave it out if the baby's not fucking. You know.
And I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
it
it's
wasn't
definitely-
even a really. I mean, it was the disgusting
Jump for
looking
cock.
tit. It was a fucking floppy, pale.
That's fucking.
You can get arrested for it. It's indecent exposure.
This shit was indecent. And I tell you what, man.
This
at
shit was
first,
indecent.
But what if it was a nice tit? Would it be decent?
you know, well, it's a different
Good
story,
question.
but yeah, well, just double
You should have
standard.
ran over there and just smacked it.
Double
Just
tit.
Smack her right in the
Well,
fucking tit.
yo, listen, man. At first, when you see something like that, you don't realize what it is at first because your brain doesn't really, you know, because that's not something you normally would expect to see in a supermarket. You know what I mean? So at first, I was staring at it, like, what is that?
She was like,
I didn't know what it
"Hey,
was.
imagine you pull the fucking Jim Carrey on it, and all of a sudden she looks down and you're sucking on a tit." She's like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
What area of the store? We talking like the freezer
I,
section?
I'm pretty
produce?
sure. No,
What
this was-
areola of the store were you in at that?
I'm almost
sorry.
certain that it was down the beverage aisle.
Down the poop shoot aisle. It was in.
beverage aisle.
water.
It was
juice
in
and
the.
water aisle.
It was
Not
in the
soda
juice.
aisle.
It was in the juice and steam pipe alley aisle. Remember him?
Maybe she was trying to sell her own line of milks.
Yeah.
It's just weird though.
She's
like,
bottling
you know,
it.
The baby was sleeping,
She was bottling
You know?
that shit, dude. Yeah.
and her tit was just out.
You should have walked right up to her and said,
because I want to know. Because if you do, then they might have to ask you to take this chloroform inside your body.
like, was she fuckable?
No. She
No.
was.
No, she had fucking waist long tits. What do you mean was she fuckable?
Oh, she's birthing motherfuckers, dude. What do you want
I
from
mean,
her?
yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
you get
come on.
beat up.
All right, don't flip this on me and make me look like an
No, I'm
asshole.
not making look. I'm just asking.
Come on, yeah,
Just
come on.
because she has tits that are saggy doesn't mean she's not. You know, I've seen good-looking chicks that have saggy tits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. Well, she wasn't that great looking, no.
All right,
Would
well, then
you,
there
so you
go.
wouldn't fuck her whatsoever?
Maybe 5 years ago.
Why 5 years ago?
Yeah, what does now
That
have
was
to do
before
with
it was all
5 years
about
ago, though? I don't get that.
I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe 5-10 years ago. You know, maybe when she was a little, you know.
Oh,
Well,
you're
yeah,
saying 5-10 years ago for
I'm
her.
saying that she.
I thought you were saying 5-10 years ago for you. Like, it was 5-10 years ago, you know.
No, I'm saying like she.
I saw her fuck.
Probably she looked all right, but you could tell like you ever see a woman and you know like she looks all right. You could tell like maybe when she was 5-10 years.
You've
ago,
ever
she probably
seen
looked-
woman? Yo, you've ever seen woman look good?
Seen woman? Why is that what I said?
It sounded like it, bro.
Ken, I thought you thought. Like, I thought you meant like 5-10 years ago. The Chris 5-10 years ago would have fucked.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought Chris was saying. And by the way, guys, it's 1-0 Boston Red Sox right now in the I think third, second, somewhere in there, early in the game.
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Oh,
It's in the fourth. It's actually in the fourth right now. LA's got 2 on
Exhausted
with no out.
and didn't realize it. No.
Dude, you should have smashed a fucking 2-liter bottle of Pepsi over her fucking head.
This woman
Serious.
was. This woman
Christ.
was fucking. was like moving around quick. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, her tit was flopping. It was going.
It's like a fucking pendulum.
Titties flopping around, man.
Yeah, no,
It's like a fucking sandbag.
No, well, you kind of, yeah. It was like moving around like it a little bit, like because it was like living.
Did you just say it was moving around like a sandbag?
Yes. And like you ever dangled
The
sandbag
fuck?
before and like hit it, and it
You
kind of
should
like
have yelled
moved?
at the top of your lungs. Look at that tit.
Yo, imagine you did that. You're like this. Look at that tit! In the fucking mall, they were all like, "Where's that tit? Where's he talking about?" That's fucking funny. All right, but listen, we're supposed to be talking about scary movies here.
Oh, that was pretty scary.
Oh, listen,
That was a little scary, but
It can get scary.
yeah, you're right. Talk again for me, Filthy.
Scary tits can get scary.
Very
All
scary.
right, I think we're good. All right, I just want to make sure your volume's up and all that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, keep mine nice and low like you usually do. Yeah, great.
Everybody's volume's the same, you fucking dickhead. I can't fucking change your volumes. Only I can't.
Shit's week.
Yeah, today we're supposed to be discussing scary movies and shit, but we're also going to be discussing, of course, the fucking bombs that went out to. And listen, you can't be more clear on who the fuck it was that sent these bombs out by the people who they were sent to.
Who do you think it was?
Listen, you know I could tell you a couple of things about the person right off the bat. Right off the bat. Number one, they're hard to the right. Because it just proves like obviously somebody who thinks kind of like a lot of us do, that these people are corrupt motherfuckers.
But maybe
sent
that's
those
what they
out.
want you to think.
But dude, it went to Soros, it went to fucking it went to Hillary Clinton, it went to fucking CNN.
Isn't that obvious?
It's kind of like,
the election.
dude, if I want to take a guess, I would
Yes,
say,
I
yeah.
agree.
But you know who I would say sent that out? Right now, if I had to put a name on it,
Who?
he was just banned off of YouTube.
Oh my God.
Ricky Berwick.
Alex
Ricky
Jones.
Berwick fucking did it, dude. Ricky Berwick sent out fucking bombs through the mail. And he hand-delivered one. He hand-delivered the one to the
It's more like he elbow delivered
the
one.
Clinton
His
house.
fucking hands
He
are
handled-
curled up like
He fucking curled up to the Clinton house like this, just kept rolling to the Clinton house with a fucking pipe bomb. But no, today, obviously, if you're living under a rock, there was bombs sent out numerous places today. But you are right, Filthy, Unlucky. That is pretty, if they wanted you to think something like that.
a week
Right.
before
It's
You
election.
know what I
timing.
mean? Because when you think about it, they all got sent to people in places that, one group hates a lot.
Right,
You know
it's
what I
only
mean?
Democrats.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking
little
weird.
obvious.
When you think about that, it's kind of weird, man. Kind of weird.
And how come it never happened before? It only happened right before the election.
Yeah. A couple of weeks before the election, man. Pretty fucked up.
What kind
I don't
of
know.
bombs? What kind of bombs were they?
They were pipe bombs. Yeah, they were pipe
They were
bombs.
pipe bombs?
Yeah. And they were sent to CNN. They were sent to Hillary
No, I know.
Clinton.
I watched it on the news, but
Yeah.
I forget what type of bomb it
It's
was.
fucking crazy, man. It's a little weird.
It was sent to Obama, right?
Yeah, Obama got sent it.
Like scandal.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man.
How'd they know all these people to get to them? Like, who knows Obama's address?
I don't know, but whoever the fuck it was
Exactly.
knew
Well,
a
that's
lot.
another good question.
Yeah,
How do
whoever
you
it
know
was
George
knew a lot.
Soros' address?
Yeah,
he's got to have
exactly.
some sort of anonymity with hit the
Right.
way he.
I love how they
you
were
know,
like for philanthropist, Soro. I'm like philanthropist. Like, are you kidding me? The guy's philanthropist.
Bird, you fucking twat.
Is that the Birdman? That's the Birdman, baby. Bird is the bird. My footages, my footages, my footages, my footages, my sick fucking fetish for buns. I got a sick fucking foot fetish, fucking got a sick fucking foot fetish, wait for buns.
He'd suck her tits till all the blood came out and then eat her pussy and make her scream.
Oh,
Just
my
like your says
God.
to his dad when they role play. They both have no teeth, so it works.
Oh shit. All right,
Word.
whoever gets the most violent donation tonight, I'm going to give a free shirt to. All right? How about that? Because you guys
Nice.
can get fucking pretty violent. Right now, that's the number one right now, is Bird. Because that was pretty violent. So if anybody else gets more violent than that, we'll put him in the first slot. Slot, you fucking slot.
Yeah, I think the Clintons were involved somehow.
They're always involved.
They always are.
Which one? Wait. Which one is your favorite scary movie, folks? Are you one of those people who like to go for like the obscure ones where, you know, like people like the Hellraiser, you know, they don't go with the mainstream, which is like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Leprechaun, that's my movie.
Leprechaun is also another one in there. You also have The Shining. Some people say that The Shining is the most scary movie ever made. We've seen, you know, Jason Voorhees just slash people apart in every which way possible, to sleeping bags, to fucking, you know, beating the fuck out of somebody in a sleeping bag, pounding them on the floor. You've seen Freddy Krueger get really fucking elaborate with the way he kills people in his movies. You know,
Exorcist.
You got the brutalness of fucking Michael Myers, who's just fucking brutal, no emotion whatsoever, no fucking nothing, just one of the most brutalist, cold-blooded fucks in movie history. Like you said just now, who'd you say?
Exorcist.
The Exorcist is another fucking scary movie. Jigsaw, you got in there. You got fucking the guy from Scary Movie. What do they call him? Ghostface. You got so many great characters.
Human Centipede.
Yeah, I think the one that Mr. Abel Salas.
Abel Salas Jr. Watch the fat man fly off the fucker.
I recently saw a Cronenberg horror movie from the 80s called Videodrome with James Woods. He sees a snuff show that gives him brain cancer and causes hallucinations.
Oh,
Woods
shit.
grows a count in his abdomen that he stuffs a gun and videotapes
What?
into. Weird she.
That's pretty fucking sick right there, man. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie.
What movie was that?
He said it was a movie with James Woods in the 80s.
He grows a cunt in his abdomen.
Isn't that fucked up, dude? Like, he goes and he sees a snuff film. And then I guess, like, it gave him brain cancer. Yeah, it gave him brain cancer and shit. You don't know what film that is, Mike? Or no?
No, it's fucking obscure.
Man,
shit.
I want to check that out,
A lot of
man.
shit was
That's
coming out in
fucking-
the 80s, dude.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit. You know what else I like? Those little killer dolls. The little killer puppets.
Chucky?
The puppets.
Yeah, you talking about the wax motherfuckers? Or?
Yeah, well, no, those little puppets that they used to send out to kill people, and like there was a puppet master of all them.
Puppets.
Yeah, they were little fucking puppets. You had the guy
I
with
think
the
that might even be the name of the movie.
you had the guy with the drill arm. You had another guy with like fucking, I guess, kind of like had a knife attached to his arm, and they were little puppets. I remember the second one. They went to a freak house, and they all got like put on the road, like they jumped on the back of this truck, which so happened to be like a traveling amusement park, and they went into like the scary house that these father and son built, or father and uncle, and they went into this thing. So this place started selling tickets like crazy, because people would go in there and see these little dolls that looked real, but they would kill, like every so often they'd kill somebody who was walking through.
Oh, your
And,
wife said Puppet Master.
Puppet Master.
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I'm saying. You just said it.
Yeah.
I thought that was the actual name.
That was a great movie from when we were kids in the 80s. If you didn't see that, that's a fucking great movie.
Dude, there's another obscure movie called Motel Hell, where motherfuckers make beef jerky out of humans.
Oh, man.
I think I've seen that one.
And of
Beef
course, you
jerky.
have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is...
That to me is the scariest.
Well, when I was a kid, that
Of the
one I
originals.
think would scare the fucking shit out of me the most, because like Jason, I could actually watch the film, but I'd still be like scared shitless. Freddy, the same thing. But when it came to Leatherface in that movie, and that whole movie is freaky. The whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's because it's
is-
done like a fucking documentary.
Yeah, it's a fucked up movie. It's a real
That's a
fucked
great-
up
that's
movie.
it's weird because my favorite horror movie is The Shining. Oh,
Body, face, girl.
Drew the Gatekeeper!
no, it's not. It says
No, it's not. It says T. Wells, the gatekeeper. T. Wells. Baby, they can come in with their guns drawn and shoot an unarmed black man, you white bitch. I ain't getting no more white bitches, no motherfucking more. Whoa, you fucking white cunt. Oh, fuck this white bitch.
Oh my god.
My wife is nagging me to cut down on traveling and stay home more. She wants another baby. Boy or girl, I am naming it Deba 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 Deba.
Oh, shit.
D. Wales.
Tonight is the night that Tommy wanted to be on the show desperately because we're doing
everybody, this is Grim from TTS Wrestling, and you are watching the Foul Mouth
favorite
Network.
genres of all time.
Tommy!
Scary movies.
Let me ask you a question. Speaking of Tommy,
What?
did Himmelfarb lift the band the other day on
No,
Twitter?
he didn't. He just was saying like he's not gonna like headhunt him anymore. Like meaning like I guess
after
like when
this.
when he comes back or something.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? I think I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. But no, I asked him, is the band lifted? And he said no. So it was basically just.
All right.
But yeah, so yeah, he was like, oh shit, man, he loves this shit. And of course, we all know what his favorite was, Pennywise from It. That's another
the clown,
classic fucking film right there. Another classic in the genre of scary movies.
What about Beetlejuice?
Well, I don't think
That's
you
not
can.
really scary.
Yeah, I don't think you can nail that.
I'm a clown.
If you take a look at your picture right now, you'll see 1,000 fucking killers on there. Take a look at this. Some of the oldest and newest people, like, you know, one of them I see in there is the puppet. One of the puppets that I was talking about is in there. Fourth row down towards the right-hand side. He's one of the puppets in there. You have Hannibal Lecter.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. You got the dude from what's that clown? The clown from the movie that
Saw.
No, not
Oh, It.
the father, the one who played the father of the son and daughter in the fuck is the name of that movie again? Fuck.
Right.
What's his name did it? The singer, the group. What's his name?
Oh, I know. You talking about House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses. That guy who played the clown in both that one and the
That's Captain
Devil's
Spaulding.
Rejects. Yeah, Devil's Rejects was the other one. Yeah, Captain Spaulding, which is a freaky fucking clown, man. I mean, you want to talk clowns. Plus, you had the clown movie back in the 80s, the Attack of the Killer Clowns that were from outer space.
Oh, yeah.
That was a freaky fucking movie growing up as well.
I got a movie that scared the shit out of me, and it's probably going to be something that you guys probably wouldn't expect.
I'm going to call you a fag for it.
No, because it is legitimately to be scared about. Jaws.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
No,
come on.
Jaws, yes, but believe it or not,
Oh,
Jaws,
shit, yeah.
Jaws is considered a scary movie.
Dude, when I watched that as a kid, that scared the fucking shit out of me. That there was at that point in life, I didn't know there was something like that lurking in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That scared that and Poltergeist.
There's
Poltergeist
actually,
also
you
scared
know,
the shit out of me.
as
Good
that is
movie.
real because there is footages.
Those are both Steven Spielberg movies.
There is footages of a fucking mammoth-sized shark that they actually had this camera in the ocean down by like where the oil riggers are that would just stay on 24/7 recording stuff, and they seen it's here on YouTube. You can go look at this up too.
The megalodon,
That
right?
fucking megalodon shark, bro. It's real because I mean, how else did they get that footages? You know what I mean?
Rogan was talking about it's like
Footages.
25 foot.
Footages.
I was about to say, I think
And
I think
is
it was
real.
bigger. I think they estimated it to be 28 or 30 feet.
Yeah, this monster was a fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, this made Jaws look like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Also, you had Alien. Some people
Alien's
consider.
a great fucking. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, some people consider
Yeah, that's a
Alien.
good scary movie too.
Yeah, definitely. Alien
A lot
is
of people
definitely-
wouldn't consider that to be a horror. They would consider it to be like a sci-fi, but it really is a horror.
Well,
Yeah.
if you think about
It's
it,
both,
like
I
those
think.
people are morons because the tagline of that movie is "In the space, no one can hear you scream."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what is it? It's probably labeled as sci-fi horror.
Yeah,
Still
Probably.
Without a doubt.
Probably.
Oh no, but
Yeah.
it's horror. Yeah, it's for
without
sure.
a doubt.
Also, I guess another movie is kind of like that one. You can't. It's like kind of in the middle of the genre. Like you could consider it something else, but a lot of people consider it like a scary movie. Is that Centipede movie that you mentioned before?
Oh, that shit is
The
just,
human
that shit is just fucking gross.
like that is
Yeah,
a
it's
fucked up
disgusting.
movie.
It's a weird shit.
But if
Dude, I was dry heaving for 2 weeks after that movie.
Plus, you also have Chucky and Child's Play,
which they're redoing now.
But
they killed it. Fucking movie.
Yeah, that shit's been dead for like 20 years now. Like, come on.
Yeah, when they did Bride of Chucky and fucking, you
can't even take it serious.
It turned
what
into
about
like
the
a
Seed
comedy.
of Chucky?
It turned more
Dude,
into a comedy.
The Seed
I'd
of
fuck
Chucky.
the shit out of Bride of Chucky.
The Seed of Chucky was a fucking funny thing. Mr. Drew, now it is Drew.
Put my dick right in the door.
Now it is the one and only Drew the Gatekeeper.
They caught me. King, it's pain. King, it's pain.
Uh-oh, you want brutal? Here we go. Here we go.
You want brutal? Nothing makes me happier than to know that I busted out of my mother's cunt and made her bleed profusely all over the fucking doctor's table. Sadly, she survived. There was more blood than the time I rage fucked Rushinchu in the ass.
Oh my God.
Fucking animal.
Holy, you got the fuck a Rushin Shinshu? Damn it, man. I wanted to pop that cherry.
Pop that ass.
That was pretty fucking brutal right there. That was pretty brutal. He fucking wished his mother to die.
Yeah, he's
coming out
one
of
of
the
Jesus
gun.
Christ.
Yeah, all right.
Christ.
Points to
Jesus.
who was that? Who was that? Drew?
Christ. That was Drew,
Yeah.
man.
Points to Drew.
Jesus Christ.
Definitely took the lead.
Fucking brutal. God.
Oh God.
I don't know if you can get much worse than that.
No, I don't fucking think so, man.
Shit's weak.
Don't test me.
Oh, well, yeah.
Taint, a trace of a bad or undesirable.
You know,
Ken, listen.
What? Jesus Christ.
Fucking ASMR.
Motherfucker.
Yo, you know it's a movie I thought was going to be terrible, but it actually turned out to be really fucking good, was Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that was a good
that's
movie.
another good one. Yeah.
Which
I did like
one
that.
though?
I did like that.
Dude, I like. Well, there's a third one. I didn't see the third one,
Yeah,
but
third
I like both
The
of them.
first one's the best.
First one was good. Yeah.
I like the first and second one. The one when they're in the bus.
Yeah. The third one was a little. I didn't like it, but the first and second one was good.
Yeah.
Dude, that
I
thing.
agree.
I guess that's what, a demon. That fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like a flying fucking demon or whatever.
Dude, that thing was scared when it would finally like come down after the kids in the bus. Like that shit was fucked up, dude.
No, that was a fucking crazy looking fucking animal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right, well, let's give another throwback right now. Do you remember a movie called Pumpkinhead?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God! Now that was another movie that was pretty fucked up, and another movie I got to give props to, and it's a newer movie, but it captured what it meant in the 80s to watch a scary movie, and this movie really captured what it was. It was made a couple of years ago, and it really like pays homage to that genre of the 80s fucking, you know, horror flick, and it was a movie called Cabin in the Woods.
That's a great movie.
It turned
Yeah,
out
that
to
was
be
good.
one hell of a fucking movie, Cabin in the Woods. It really did. Just the whole element that they brought to it of like, you know, unsuspected people went to a cabin and they were throwing all kinds of monsters at them, and you know, they broke through and actually found out what it was all about and blah, blah, blah.
Dude, that part when they go into the elevator and you see all the monsters in the elevator.
Oh,
dude,
fucking great.
fucking sick.
Great movie that movie was, man. I got to definitely throw that in
That's
here.
one of the
as
most
well.
original horror movies ever.
It really is, man. I mean, it's not, but it is because of the whole simple fact that you do see a lot of the 80s type horror in that movie, but it was just done so that you could see it all. You know what I mean? It was done so you could see it all, basically.
Alan said a very good movie. He said From Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney.
Yeah, another great movie. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I
It was
mean,
vampire
that was
movie.
I tell you what,
Tarantino, too.
I wasn't so much scared of that movie
That
as
was his film.
I did like, you know, it didn't scare me, but it was a great film. You know what I mean? Like it didn't scare me much, but maybe it's because I was older in age at that point. And it really, you know, but
Well, the ones they made after it sucked, but that movie itself was really good.
Bloodbeard and Pinhead, Fright Night. You're absolutely right. That's a classic.
yeah, that is Fright Night. Great fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
Great fucking movie. Which
Another
they remade,
vampire movie.
Which they remade again.
I know. It's like, just leave him alone.
What about the movie Christine?
Yeah, why do they keep doing that?
Which they're going to
Christine's
remake
fucking-
very soon.
What is
Christine's-
that?
Well, I mean, now that you're in Stephen King, we can go down the line on him, dude, because he's got
Oh, well,
some
yeah,
fucking
he's just
classic.
Pet Cemetery.
Well, he's got some amazing books.
Pet
too.
Cemetery was one of them too. Is a fucking sick fucking.
The Shining.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the bird. Try to
Here he goes. Part
Whoa,
two.
one up him. caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane. It's Kane. Cerebral palsy. Oh, no.
Part 2. Hey Drew, why don't you tell them I raped you in your small asshole till it bleed all over? You said that was the best dick ever. And then you sucked my dick all while I ate your asshole clean.
That's so fucked up. That was the best dick ever. That was the best dick ever I've ever had. That was the best dick I've ever had. Could you imagine someone saying that to you? That was the best dick I ever had. What about Candyman?
Dude, are you reading my fucking mind, bro?
Candyman was a fucked up one too, bro.
I am Candyman.
Dude, that voice, dude, in the movie theater.
I am Candyman.
Fucking crazy.
I want to suck your cock till it falls off.
Oh, that's a whole nother Candyman.
There's no right answer, faggots.
There is no right answer, faggots. It's all on what you like. You know what I mean? You can't like rate these number one to. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now. My favorite killer of them all. And you know, I maybe call me mainstream with it, but I do love Freddy Krueger is like one of my favorites. I mean, he's probably my favorite of all time, Freddy Krueger. But I also do love Jason. I'm not so big on Michael Myers, but I do like what he means and what he brings to the whole genre. But him and Jason are a lot alike.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's no one else like Freddy.
I lean towards Jason because he's kind of like a victim, if you think about it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh shit, here he is. He's an only two. Fucking suck my cock. Now suck my fat cock. Joan and try to suck my cock. You white bitch. I ain't getting no more white bitches. No motherfucking more. Yo, fuck this white bitch.
When the gatekeeper was ass-raping Urushinchu kept asking him aren't yet. Apparently the de-whaled gatekeeper has a tiny penis smaller than JB and JD combined.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ, what's going on tonight? That was good. Wait, what were we saying now?
Nothing beats Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood was great. It was a good movie. You're right. I mean, listen, it was funny. You don't get scared from it, really. But, you know, it's a good... Well, I mean, listen, can you also throw... We're saying movies right now, but you also got to throw in the one and only HBO original series.
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
You had some great tales. You had some great tales from that show that used to come on every Sunday. It was like one of HBO's top-notch fucking shows that they would have on.
About that.
And for years, it terrorized the shit out of little kids.
Well, the precursor to that, I personally think, was Creepshow by Stephen King.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Creepshow 1 and 2.
Yeah, Creepshow was great. Ted Danson was in Creepshow.
Yeah, dude.
And I remember how he fucking got, like, sucked
into... Get buried up to his neck?
Yeah, dude, that was freaky. I remember watching that as a kid and going, damn.
That was with fucking Leslie Nielsen, wasn't it?
Yeah. Leslie Nielsen, I remember the guy who had bugs in his apartment and he was like fucking afraid of bugs.
That was the roaches, dude. That was fucked up.
Oh my god, what a fucked up scene.
And they fucking burst out of his chest.
Yeah, dude. That was definitely some gruesome shit as a kid.
And then there was that one where they're on it's called the lake or whatever the fuck it's called. And there's that like fucking blob that's like laying in the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And it keeps moving over to them.
Yeah. That shit's fucked up too, man. I forgot about that. You're right about that.
You know, we freaked out. You guys might not agree with me. In the late 90s, fuck, man. What was the one where they filmed it on a regular camera? And
I fucking hate that movie.
Oh, you're talking about
Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, Blair Witch Project.
You didn't like that?
They changed the game.
Listen, let me tell you something, though, man. That was the beginning that ushered in what we watched for the next decade.
Shit.
That was what we watched for the next decade, man. Whether you like that movie or not, it fucking was the first film to promote itself on the internet. It was like the first film to actually use that like shaky footage type shit that they would.
Well, it's supposed to be like they're filming it on
footage, and people, and not only that, but people thought that shit was real. And they actually were researching these kids, the actors. Then it was believed that the actors got killed and never were found, and
Well, it
all
looks
that
like
shit.
reality TV, so.
Yeah, and that ushered in that whole fucking beginning of the reality.
Dude, Ken, when that movie came out, you said, I don't know if you remember this, we were fucking blasted out of our fucking minds when it happened, but you go, dude, that shit is real, bro. I'm like, dude, it ain't fucking real. What are you talking about?
That was in Salem,
Then he go, no, it's not in Salem. It's in Burkittsville, Maryland. And then Ken goes, dude, I saw it on fucking television. And I go, yeah, where did you see it? What channel? And then Ken, with a straight face, goes, the Sci-Fi Channel.
What about The Ring?
And I fucking lost it.
2002.
The Ring was a good one. The original?
The original, 2002.
The original was in 90-something.
No, I'm saying the original Ring, The Ring.
Yeah, that wasn't that in 90-something?
No.
No way.
2002 it came out.
2000s.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, yeah, that was a scary one.
I would say, all right, The Ring. I'm gonna take a guess and say The Ring is 2003. You ready?
2002. I just looked it up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Close.
Okay. What about this scary movie that came out in the 80s? Look, Mike.
Scanners. That's the movie where the dude's fucking face blows off.
Yeah, dude. Fucked up movie right here too. Another fucked up movie in the 80s. The 80s brought up a lot of, you had a lot of fucked up scary movies. I think the whole scary movie genre just went to another level from the 80s. And then in the 90s, it kind of was still there. But then the late 90s, it tailed off. And then you started getting movies like Scream, which kind of...
Scream is pretty good.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, but it wasn't
listen,
scary.
It played on
it
the
had
whole...
a good storyline.
It played on the whole... don't have sex in movies, don't do drugs in movies, don't have, don't, and it played on that whole fear of you knew it was either the black people or the people who having sex and doing drugs were getting killed first in all these movies in the 80s, especially horror films.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's the truth. I mean, it's the fucking...
Jason only killed potheads.
Yeah, he only killed people who having sex or if they were colored or fucking whatever the case may be.
Well, think about it. The fucking poor kid, they watched him drown to death. You know what I mean? He never got to get his dick sucked. He never got to fuck anyone. He never got to smoke weed, so he killed motherfuckers.
It was the original Scream. Right there.
It's a classic.
Good movie. She was killed, first 10 minutes, first 5 minutes into the movie?
The first scene.
First scene of the movie, which people thought was fucking pretty crazy. A lot of fucked up movies in here, man, on the list of... another movie that you got to really put into it was The Mist. Do you guys remember that movie?
Oh,
dude,
man.
That's a great Stephen King short story.
Great fucking movie.
Dude, did you ever see The Mist in HD in black and white?
Actually, no, Mr. Cal Alabama.
Cal, baby. Chime in the fuck in, Mr. Cal Alabama, baby. Tell me how you like a little Eli Apple.
My buns, motherfucker, put a dick in your buns, put a dick in your hun. I put a fucking dick on your bun. Buns on the bun with the buns in the bun.
Brain scan.
Those fucking feet are a horror show.
Brains. Night of the Living Dead.
I think you need fucking brain scan, Cal Obama, you fuck.
Why?
I'm just fuck with him. I'm just saying shit. Just to say shit. You know what I mean?
Mr. Kal-El's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Kal-El. What about The Conjuring?
Good movie.
Good good scary movie.
We're totally ignoring a major player. In this
we're bouncing
thing.
around, bro. We got a lot more to mention, man.
No,
we're throwing them around.
But we mentioned all the main guys, but we missed one main guy.
Anthony Hopkins.
No, not Anthony Hopkins, you fucking asshole.
Then who the fuck is it?
What about the?
It's
what about
Pinhead?
No, I have him up there. I'm going to mention him, but the movie that I wanted to mention right now is a scary fucking movie back in the 80s too. Do you remember The Evil Dead? Is that what it was called again?
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? The Evil Dead?
Yes.
It was
Evil
actually a show on I think Showtime, and they just canceled it.
That was called
They just recently canceled it, right? And
Yeah.
it was the guy from the original.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Yeah, and it was the guy from the original.
Right.
Yeah, and he
Well,
played.
there was 3 Evil Deads. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and then there was Army of Darkness was the third one.
Well, the Evil Dead 1 was fucking great. Evil Dead 1 was a great flick. I mean,
And then Evil Dead
scary
2
as
kind
fuck.
of ignored that one even existed.
Yeah, it was a scary fucking film, the Evil
Dude,
Dead
the
1.
remake of Evil Dead was fucking sick.
I never seen it.
Oh my
Yeah, me
god,
neither.
that's a good remake.
And now,
I'm
okay,
more into
so
Supernatural.
so what about this? What about The Thing?
Oh, it's a classic, the original, John Carpenter.
Well, the original was set in the 50s. They made one, the original.
Oh no, I'm talking about the
But
one.
the one from the 80s was a fucking classic and a half. The way that they made these people turn into monsters, just mangled fucking monsters that this thing fucking just took over their body. I remember the guy's head turned into a spider and started walking around the fucking room. Like, you want to talk about fucking scary as a kid. That was fucking just over the top, you know? And Mike, you are right about Hellraiser. I mean, what a flick that was.
That's a vicious fucking movie.
Even
dude, those
part
movies.
two. Part two is fucked up, man. When that psycho doctor like figured out what was going on, and he put that thing on the bed which had her soaked blood in it, and then all of a sudden she starts coming through the bed from this guy's blood. He was, he ran a psycho ward, and he put this guy on the bed with her blood on it, and he started cutting himself because he thought bugs were on him. And what a fucked up scene that was, man, as a kid. Like, just, I remember seeing that and just being like, oh, Jesus, help me.
I mean, at the end of the day, Pinhead would probably fuck everybody up.
Yeah, Pinhead was pretty fucked up.
Even
And
though
what do
he's
they
not my
call those
favorite, he's
things?
probably the most powerful.
What do they call those things again? Poklodikes? What do they call
Oh,
again?
the fuck.
Troglodytes.
You mean?
What were those called again? Like
I don't remember, dude.
hermaphrodites? I forgot the name of what.
Hermaphrodites.
Chris, you mentioned them in your diss track.
I did?
Yeah.
Symbiote?
Symbiotes, right? Isn't that the name?
No,
of
I
them?
was talking about Venom.
Well, I think it's something like a symbiote.
I'd have to
something
look
like
it up.
It's something like that. But the things that were with him was scary as fuck too, man. In the original film, because the second and third and the fourth they got weird. One guy had a camera on his fucking head. I'm like, it's not scary. This guy's walking around with a 9mm camera in his fucking forehead. Not too scary. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, it got like fucking cheesy towards like the number 2 and number 3.
9mm.
Yeah, guy's walking around with a fucking 9mm vintage camera in his
How about
forehead.
the dude with the fucking CDs in his head?
Cannabis?
Yeah.
Is that right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know. Someone said in the chat, Cenobits?
Cenobites.
Oh, that's Cenobite.
Cenobites.
Cenobite.
Yep,
That's right.
That's it.
Cenobite.
That's what it is.
Another scary movie that was recent was the movie where The Sunken. What was that called again?
The Descent?
No. Where the guy from
with the T and the black guy, right?
the guy from Keen
In the sunken place.
Sunken Place. Yeah, in the Sunken Place.
No, that's called Get Out.
Get Out.
Get Out.
The
Where the
fucking-
guy fought. Yeah.
It's a
that
great-
was a badass movie towards the end.
That's a
Drake
great
did, like, a
fucking new one,
parody.
man. Definitely a great new one. You know what I mean? Like in the new genre. That's definitely one of the great ones. I'll
But
tell
did
you.
you see The Descent?
No,
That's
I
the movie
think
where
I
those
have.
chicks go on that hiking
Oh, in a
trip.
cave.
Somebody said Cabin Fever. You guys remember that one?
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember if I saw it.
Is that when they all get infected?
Yeah, I think they all get like infected and they're all fucked
That
up.
was in like the early 2000s, I think, that one.
Yeah.
What was that movie where they fucking climbed that fucking Mexican pyramid and they got like infected by some fucked up shit, and like these roots got under their skin? What the fuck was
What
the
about
name of
that zombie flick, Lords of Salem?
That's
Never
another. That Rob Zombie. That was. Just, I never saw that one. I just asked
That's
my
a
friend
fucked
about
up
that
movie,
one.
right? I heard that's a pretty fucked
Remember
up
D.
movie.
Schneider made a movie? What the fuck was the name of that movie again?
What about The Witches?
Which one?
The Witches in 1990, the fucking the movie that there was a bunch of witches and they all got together and they fucking shrunk the kid into a fucking little mouse. And
You're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know what
Hocus
you're
Pocus?
talking about.
do you remember that movie?
No, it's not Hocus Pocus. No, the bitch. Yeah, and then the bitch
Phil.
takes off her mask in the end. She's like
this
looking.
fucking nasty like.
Yeah. And then there's a good witch.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
witch like turns him
Fucked
back
up.
into a big.
It's a fucked
into
up
a
movie,
boy.
dude. Fucked up
Yeah.
movie. We got to mention this, man. The original Frankenstein that came out in 1931 scared
Cat
the
Obama
fuck.
just
Wow.
named Strangeland. Strangeland was the Steve
Oh, yeah.
Schneider movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right about that. The original Frankenstein came out in like 1931, and it scared the fuck out of people. Like literally scared the fuck out of people.
That's what's
Another-
the guy, the actor's name?
Another one that was old. Oh shit, Mr. Coop.
Hope the comedian is with the no 666 donation. The new 66 donation. comedian in the house. Stick your dick inside my Happy Halloween, cunt.
Aiken and everyone. Just wanted to show my support and hope you all have a great week.
Thank you, Booby. I'm going to have a great weekend this weekend. We got Mr. Himmelgod coming down, Blake, and fucking we're going to that pay-per-view on Sunday where we're going to get arrested and thrown in jail and picketed against. And yeah, so.
You're not going to jail.
Look for that this weekend. We'll be documenting the whole fucking thing. You'll see us. We'll be coming on live time to time and shit from the event, from inside the event, from inside our hotel room when we're having sex with numerous wrestling chicks. Yeah, we're going to try to get Trish Stratus up to the room and Alyssa Bliss.
Yeah, okay.
No, seriously. We're going to try to get Trish and Alyssa Bliss up to the room. See if that happens. We're going to buy him some beers, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, that's this weekend.
Well, I mean, what does Trish Stratus say? Hey, look, 2 fat 40-year-olds. I'm in.
Yeah, that's what she's going to say. Hey, look, 3 fat 40-year-olds. Hey, look at these 4 fat fucks. Let me go up there with the fucking bedroom and fuck them all. Dodgers take the lead in the 5th inning, 2-1 in the 5th right now. Dodgers lead.
Wow.
All right, so another movie we got to mention is really not a movie, but they made it into a movie years later with Tom Cruise. The original was done by Orson Welles over the radio, and it scared the fuck out of people all over the U.S., man. I mean, you name it, it scared the fuck out of people.
They started shooting their fucking...
Yeah, they started fucking really just thinking that they were being invaded by aliens. And they legit thought that aliens were coming for them. Which is fucked up to really sit in your house and listen to a radio and think, oh my God, we're really getting attacked by fucking aliens. Could you imagine that happening today with the mass hysteria that it would cause? So
what are you talking about?
You got to give the nod. You got to give the nod to this Orson Welles.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, man.
All right. Yeah.
Sick fucking movie. Invasion of the Body Snatchers in the 70s was a sick fucking movie as well.
Damien Soul said in the chat, The Faculty. That was another good movie.
That was a good one, too, man. Donald Sullivan was in that movie.
Usher was in that, too.
Oh, now that you said Donald Sutherland, how about The Howling?
That's another great fucking scary
sick
movie.
werewolf movie, dude. Yeah. American Werewolf in London. Another sick ass
fucking movie. I remember fucking being so scared from that movie when I was a kid, man. What about the new werewolf, the werewolf movie that came out like I think it was 2012, 2014, somewhere in there?
You're not talking about the Wolfman, are you?
The Wolfman, yeah, that's what it was.
The Wolfman was sick when he turned into. Are you talking about? Is that the one where he turned into the wolf in front of everybody?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Right.
What about 28 Days Later? 28 Days Later, 2002.
Dude, I'm still waiting for 28 months later. They're supposed to come out with that.
Yeah, a while ago they're supposed to come out with that.
Yeah. Did you like 28 Days or 28 Weeks Later? I think the first one was
I like 28 Days better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
What about the remake of Dawn of the Dead where the fucking zombies sprint?
Oh, that was sick.
That was a sick movie.
That was Zack Snyder's first fucking movie, dude. That was a sick ass fucking movie,
was definitely
dude.
A good movie.
Was the original Dawn of the Dead where that bitch gave birth to a zombie baby?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
matter of fact, in that when you put that picture up with all those fucking slashes, Dawn of the Dead's in there.
Oh yeah, it is in there, right?
I saw it. There's one of the zombies is in there.
Yeah.
Dude, remember they were on the fucking rooftop and he's in the guy on top of the gun shop is putting a sign up and he's saying, "Shoot Jay Leno." Fuck it.
Oh yeah, he said, yeah, I remember that, man. Shoot Jay Leno, and he that was great.
Well, he started saying weird shit, right?
Yeah,
because wasn't he infected?
No, well, first they were fucking around. He said shoot Jay Leno and he'd take a shot at Jay Leno, but then what happened is they sent food over to him with the dog. Remember they had a dog and they put the food on. Oh,
right. Yep.
The dog ran over there, and when he opened the fucking dog door, they got in. They bit him.
Let me tell you guys, I don't know if you guys are going to remember this, but this is a fucking obscure movie. But let me tell you something. Parts of this movie, people died making this movie, and they really did come into contact with a tribe that was fucking Hannibals. And
oh, shit.
This was called Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
In 1980. All right, people died making this movie. It was plagued by all kinds of fucking really weird shit. Kind of like Poltergeist, which Poltergeist was a great movie too. You want to talk about a scary movie?
That scared the shit out of me.
The little girl from the movie died years after it. The sister in the movie died. I mean, a ton of people just were fucked up from the movie. Hypothermia.
Caroline, don't go into the light.
Yeah, all kinds of shit happened on the set of that movie and shit. Really fucked up movie. But that cannibal movie was really fucked up. One of the lead actors died a month after making the movie. A couple of people were killed on set by freak accidents and what have it. And
how about that cannibal movie that came out a couple years ago, Green Inferno?
I didn't see that.
It was good in the beginning. It was pretty sick, and then it turned to shit.
What about The Fly? Do you consider that a scary movie?
I remember The Fly.
Yeah.
With
Fly was fucked up because what he turned into at the end, that fucking whatever.
Dude, when he's taking his teeth out and he was like fucking holding his teeth in his hand and he's going like.
Dude, remember what about when he wrestled that dude?
What about when he
fucking arm in half?
What about when he threw up on the guy and he fucking started melting his fucking arm off and his leg off and he's going throwing up on the fucking guy? Drew! Barney the dinosaur.
I want to fuck me up some cops. Caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane. It's Kane. Cerebral palsy.
Barney the dinosaur was the scariest thing to me. He had more kids chasing him than Stacy Forever Bitch.
Oh my God. That was brutal. Stacy Forever Bitch. I love it.
Come be part of my baby girl community. Oh, baby. Be my baby. Today, we're going to talk about me jerking off. I'm going to do it. I'm after you. Here we go. My name is Stacy. I was trying to build a YouTube channel. So I thought to myself, what could I do that's different? And then it dawned on me. I can do ASMRs. Not only would I attract young children with this AMSR thing, but I would also
Abel Silas Jr.
Jeez, really?
Vic Morrow and two child actors were decapitated during the filming of Twilight Zone the movie.
Twilight Zone the movie, yes, you are definitely correct, man. The lead actor in it and two children were decapitated from the helicopter scene.
Holy shit.
Smashed into wiring above it and actually came down and decapitated the fucking guy and the two kids that were working with him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fucked up movie.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a fucked up movie, and it's on footages. You can see the footages
Dude,
here
I
on.
never realized Steven Spielberg directed that.
Yeah, fucked up movie, man. But listen.
So when I made my first AMSR, the little kids were everywhere. I mean, they was wall to wall. I done had my pick of the litter, if you know what I mean. So what I did was to teach them for the next several months on how to do certain things. Now, I'm what you call a nighttime predator. I like to do my dirt on the lonely late at night while they parents ain't up. And when my friends complain to me and say, man, what you doing is not morally right, I answer them by saying their parents should be watching what they do. Now, is it my fault that I'm such a monster? Or is it your fault, the society, the people who run these so-called websites? Broken Lion's here. Hi, Broken Lion.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's always on my mind. Oh, I want to fuck me up.
I want to fuck a Segway. I'm going to fuck a Segway. King, it's Kane. I'm going to fuck a Segway.
Hey you guys, at one movie that as a kid I was terrified of was House of 1,000 Corpses.
Definitely. You made me think of two movies, what you just said there. House of 1,000 Corpses, great fucking flick. But what about the original movie, House? Do you remember that movie?
I remember the cover of it where it was like the severed hands ringing a bell.
Brian Himmelfarb! Better known as the Himmel God! The new 666 donation, bitch. That's right, get off the dick. The new 666 Halloween cunt.
Poltergeist scared the shit out of me as a child.
Oh, yeah.
Great movie and was a haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Oh, shit.
Also, how about Trick or Treat?
Trick or Treat, another great fucking scary movie. Trick or Treat, without a doubt, you're right. Shout out to the great Himmelfarb. Yes, Trick or Treat was a fucked up movie, man. I didn't think of that one. Did not think of that one. There are some fucking classics on here, though. I'll stop with the whole AMSR thing. I'm sorry. What about The Others?
The Others.
Somebody wanted me to mention that. The Others.
Is that Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman. Yeah, she played like a fucking...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a fucked up movie.
Find that
They were like dead already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the movie where what's her name keeps this book writer? He wrote a book and he crashed his car by her house, and when he came to, she had him.
Misery.
Misery.
Oh, a great fucking movie.
Another Stephen King book.
Yeah, man. Fucking Stephen King, man.
Stephen King is the most prolific writer in the history of books.
He really was, man. He really was.
He's still writing.
Get Out. Definitely, I loved Get Out from 2017. I fucking mentioned that before. I love that movie. I love that movie. And they're making part 2 to that right now.
Charlene in the chat mentioned before. Dude, Hostel.
Hostel, great fucking movie.
Fucking sick.
Yep.
It was Hostel.
Hostel was a great movie, definitely. Definitely. We mentioned The Fly. What about Carrie? We didn't mention that. That was a classic too, man. That was a scary fucking film.
You know what movie? Another Stephen King movie that gave me nightmares for years when I was a kid. For some reason, it was Cujo.
Oh God, what a classic that is, dude. Cujo is a fucking.
I had a problem with fucking Mad Dogs for a long time,
I'm
bro.
telling you, man. You like as a kid watching that? Oh my God, bro. Like no joke. That was some scary shit. That was some scary shit, man. I'm sorry, that was, bro. That's a great flick. That fucking movie. That was a great fucking flick. Cujo got me scared shitless as a kid, without a doubt.
Is he the greatest author in the history of? I mean, besides Shakespeare and all that other shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is Stephen King the greatest author of all time?
Well, they don't make movies like they used to nowadays.
I don't know, man.
I don't think they're as scary as they used to be.
No, they're not. No, but see, that's where you're wrong, because they're not as scary because we're grown-ups now, and it's not like it used to have the effect that it would have when we were a kid.
Well, Hostel had the effect on me, dude. When I first saw that movie, I was like, whoa.
Guys, we haven't mentioned one
up.
movie that is a classic, and it came out in the 1960s. But the sequels were coming out when I was a kid, in the 80s. They were still doing the sequels in the 80s, or like the early 80s. I think 2 movies came out from the original group of movies. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on.
You know, I often wondered if
The Broken Lion.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's always on my mind. Oh, I want to fuck me up some cops. They caught me. King, it's Kane. I'm going to fuck my Segway. Fucking Segway. Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral Segway.
Even though this movie was based on a game and it sucked, but as a kid I was terrified, was Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Yeah, it's a good movie. That's a good
Dude,
movie too.
I think I told you when I went on a mansion tour recently, there was a chick with cerebral palsy that was walking around like a fucking Silent Hill character.
Cerebral palsy. All right, so you want to know what the movie was? Came out in 1960. Some of the sequels were still coming out in the late 70s, early 80s. So I caught like the tail end of that being an 80s kid, and that was Psycho. How can we not mention fucking Psycho tonight?
And then they remade that.
Yeah, and that sucked. That was remade in like 99 or something.
All right.
With,
Psycho's, that's Alfred Hitchcock, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude.
Another movie with Alfred Hitchcock was The Birds. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that one was
freaked
me the fuck out, too.
Chris, check. You know who Alfred Hitchcock is, obviously, guys, right? All right.
Yeah.
We're in Salem, and I go through this, like, wax museum with my wife, and there's a fucking statue of Alfred Hitchcock. I'm like, you know who that is, right? She goes, no, who's that? I was like, are you fucking serious? How don't you know who the fuck Alfred Hitchcock is?
What about Last House on the Left?
It's another movie with a remake. They fucking remade every fucking movie. I'm trying to think.
What's the one when they get toxic waste on them? The Hills Have Eyes?
The Toxic Avengers.
Yes. Yeah, that movie's fucked up.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Hey, you remember the TV show Swamp Thing?
Yeah. The Shining has to be mentioned in there as well.
Shining's the number one for me.
You know, I often wondered if King was
Alex
show me these
Payne.
up there.
Alex Payne? Holy shit, it's Alex fucking Payne!
They caught me. King, it's Payne.
King, it's pain. King, it's pain. King, it's pain. King, it's pain.
Sometimes I just wanna slit a girl's throat and jam my fingers in the hole and slowly rip it out until I can stick my cock in her hissing throat hole and fuck it till her spine splits my cock head in half.
Dude.
You'll in a battle you'll can't win.
Oh my God, you just.
We got a winner.
He just takes first place right there, dude. He's talking about slitting a chick's neck and fucking her gaping hole.
That was pretty.
That's pretty fucking.
Hissing throat.
That's pretty fucking morbid right there, dude. Definitely give him number one on the morbid
Damn,
fucking
PP.
meter. Jesus Christ, dude. King, it's pain. King, it's pain. Holy shit,
Another
man.
movie we didn't mention. They mentioned in the chat right now. Phantasm.
Phantasm. What about the Wicker
That's
Man?
gets ball.
What about the Wicker Man?
The Wicker Man.
Another remake, but
I'm trying to think if I saw the Wicker Man.
Oh,
I think I did.
What a great movie that was, The Wicker Man. Fucking fucked up movie. You really feel for the guy at the end. You really are like, fuck. Why'd they have to fucking do that to him? You know, like, it really is fucked up, the ending.
What about Pacino and Devil's Advocate?
Al Pacino, huh?
What about Devil's Advocate?
Yeah, that wasn't a scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck are you talking about, dude?
Watch it, dude.
Al Pacino's never been in a scary movie, bro.
What about Faces of Death?
Oh, dude, that's
What about
that's
Devil?
not a scary movie. That's a fucked up movie.
Faces of Death 1,
Faces
2,
of
and
Death
3.
was a fucked up movie.
And then they came out Traces of Death, which is basically Faces of Death, but with like death metal playing behind
Let me
it.
tell you something, man. Faces of Death, when I was a kid, that was a big no-no. Couldn't rent that one.
I listen.
Could not rent that
as much as I
one.
say dog shit,
My
and
father
all that
wouldn't-
shit.
My mother and
I
father
don't
wouldn't
like
care.
watching people die for real. I don't
Dude, my
like it.
mother and father wouldn't care about any fucking scary movies that I would watch. They didn't have a problem with any really movies that I would watch that had sex in it or anything. But that movie was like, my father was like, no, I'm not renting that for you. Nope. And I'd be like, oh, please, I want to see it. Nope, you're not getting that one. That one. And then I remember really watching it for the first time and, you know, actually seeing these people really fucking die. And it's pretty fucked up, to say the least, you know? If you think about it, it's really fucked up. Rostafa, we got Rostafa calling in, but Rostafa will call in. We're talking about scary movies tonight. He'll be like, hey, guys, I'm going to be down at... No, you got to talk about what we're talking about tonight.
How about a movie that takes place locally?
What do you mean?
The Amityville Horror.
Amityville
Oh,
Horror.
Amityville
you're right.
Horror, yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, Rostafa. We're not taking phone calls yet, brother. We're gonna open up the lines in a little while and hear your scary movies. But
Yeah,
that's,
my
that's
father-
what we're
We'll
gonna
see
be
on
talking
Sprats
about.
on the Water.
My father used to hang out with the brother, not the one who killed them all, but the other brother or something like that.
The one who was murdered. That the brother said that the sister did it. Then he said that the father had the mafia after him, and it was all kinds of fucked up shit that happened in the real story of that. We're talking about the real deal story.
The real deal.
The first one that you guys saw, Amityville Horror, was not the real story of what happened. It was not the real story about what happened, but it was pretty fucked up.
You know, I often wondered if King was cat.
Broken
Broken
Lion,
Lion.
Broken.
Oh, it's always on my mind.
The broken one.
Some cops. They caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane.
Voluptuous penis.
Cerebral palsy.
Voluptuous palsy.
Freddy vs. Jason wasn't scary to me, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that line. I think Freddy vs. Jason wasn't scary because we were older, but everybody wanted to see that movie made, and I think they kind of like it. They made it like it was an 80s movie a little bit.
You know what was
The whole
bullshit
way
about
they
that
tied
movie?
the characters in and all that shit. It's kind of like
how they had to give Jason a weakness and they gave him water, but meanwhile he didn't really give a fuck about water.
no, he didn't give a fuck. He used to go swimming in water.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But in that movie, Freddy vs. Jason, they made like water his weakness.
Yeah, one of the most memorable scenes of all was with him coming out of the back of the boat and grabbing a chick at the end of part 1, Friday the 13th. When they first saw Jason.
Well, because technically in the first one, the mother's the killer.
Yeah, you saw Jason for the first time.
Dude, you know what was a creepy part in those movies? The end of the third one, when you see the mother's head on that table with all the candles and shit.
Yeah. That was
And it kind of zooms in on a face, and you think the eyes are gonna open, but they never do.
Yeah, that was.
Dude, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite Freddy killing?
Well, there's so many of them. Okay, so I'll tell you one right now. Like, matter of fact, I'll put one of them on the screen right now. there's a couple of great Freddy kills, okay, and there's a couple of great Jason kills. I mean, come on, let's admit it.
No, we'll start with Freddy. We'll go down the line.
All right, the best one that I would say from Freddy, but there's so many of them that are good. The best Freddy one that I'd have to say was the best was it's a toss-up for me. It's either the one where he comes out of the dude's body. I mean, how do you ever see a killer come from the inside out? He's killing you from the inside out. That's a fucked up thought right there. The other one, to me, which was great, was the one with a legendary actor who nobody really knows was in this movie, but he comes up under his waterbed and fucking just kills him in the waterbed.
Well, that's the iconic one with all the blood. It's probably the bloodiest
But
one.
I'd say the one that I love the best, and there's so many great ones by Freddy, is the one where he's the TV. And he grabs the chick.
Oh, his head comes out of the top.
Yeah, and he fucking blasted her head into the TV and fries her.
That's
welcome to prime time.
Fucking that's a fucking great.
You guys,
welcome to prime time, bitch.
Is when he takes the dude's fucking veins out of his fucking arm.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, and he uses it as a puppet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one, man.
Fuck one. That's the dream one. You know what I loved?
Right.
Listen to this though.
Say that?
Wait, listen to this though.
Yeah.
I loved the fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, the Friday the 13th where the chick had superpowers and she was going after Jason like no one's ever gone after.
That was the seventh one.
No one's ever gone after Jason before.
Yeah.
Where she had powers and he was like, oh, fuck. She's throwing me around. Like she was throwing this fuck around. Then another one that I love where the kids had the power again was the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Dream Warriors.
With the Dream Warriors where they were getting ready to kick his ass in a dream and they were getting ready, fucking warming up for it.
In that Nightmare on Elm Street. All right, so Chris is going to take the one with the veins. In that movie, do you remember one of the Dream Warriors had a heroin problem?
Yeah.
And he made all her track marks start like opening up like mouths
fucking
and shit.
Awesome, yeah, dude.
And then he stabbed her and his claws became like fucking heroin needles.
Yeah, that was fucking great. That was a great fucking scene. Great fucking scene. There's so many great fucking scenes, man.
All right, so now let's move on to Jason. What's your favorite Jason kill?
I mean, the sleeping bag one was always fucking awesome.
That's
for
fucking
me, man,
amazing. It was
where
amazing.
He just fucking bashes their skull with the fucking. He's just bashing them all around.
There's one, I don't know if it's 3 or 4, where he's on like the dock and he fucking takes the spear and he shoves it in a dude's dick and then throws him over his shoulder.
Oh shit! 2 more bottles.
2 more bottles, baby.
That's true. And Rabbit was fucked up.
Fuck me up some cops.
2 more.
It's Kane.
Fuck up, you fucking moron. Shut up, idiot.
What about Monty Python and the Holy Grail? That rabbit was terrifying.
Oh, Mighty Python and the that was a fucked up part of that movie. Mike, you remember that?
It's got big fangs.
Yeah, dude. That was fucked up, dude.
Dude, how about when they first meet that fucking wizard and he's just like blowing shit up? He's like, and he shoots a fucking missile out of his staff. He's like, we're looking for a grail. Dude, that's a fucking one of the funniest fucking movies ever.
Yeah, that was.
If you watch that movie stoned out of your mind and you don't laugh, kill yourself.
Kill you, fuck. Yeah, that was a great one too. You're right. Scary, man. That was scary, man. I'm sorry. There was some great fucking movies in here. What about The Mummy?
The Mummy.
What, with Brendan Fraser? That one?
No, the one where it was like fucking. I forgot the name of the movie. It wasn't The Mummy, but it like had him in it, like, and it was scary as fuck. I forgot the name of the movie, but what is that one right there, Mike? With the woman wearing the fucking rain hat with the fake face right there. Do you see that one?
Yeah, I see it.
Do you know what that's from?
I was gonna say that looked like something from The Purge, but I guess
it does. Because the ones to the left, to the right of it, look like they're from The Purge.
What about these guys? Look, Donnie Darko. Remember that movie with
that fucking rabbit?
Yeah, look at the rabbit, top right corner. That fucking rabbity looking fuck.
I can't see because on my screen I'm covering that. My fat body is covering that.
And you also had Freaks, that fucking actor on the bottom left-hand corner. He's a fucking freak, that guy. It was scary just to look at. And they put him in scary movies. Then, of course...
that was fucking Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, then, of course, you got the top left-hand corner, which, before you mentioned it, Chris, Child's Play became fucking kind of cheesy. Remember when they did Seed of Chucky? That was his son, the top left-hand corner.
Yeah, it was so fucking gay.
Dude, that was so fucking...
It was so stupid.
It really was. It really jumped the shark at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the first... I don't know. I guess maybe the first 3 were good. I don't remember where they started getting terrible. But
this is where all the all-stars are. Take a look at this now. These are where the all-stars are, bro, of horror films, right here. You got Dracula, Frankenstein, you got It, you got Cujo, you got Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, you got fucking the chick from The Ring, you got Hannibal Lecter.
You get that little midget bitch that turned out to be an old woman.
Yep. You got the little girl who died from Poltergeist. You got like this is where the legends are right here of scary movies right here. The fucking legends.
The legends. Their names live on.
Their names live on. They are the legends of scary movies. Which one is your favorite? Be a cunt right now and tell us.
We're gonna open up the phone line so you guys can fucking communicate.
All right, so you said Jason, the sleeping bag one, right?
Yes, I think
right.
I would say Jason.
How do you guys remember the kills, man? There's so many.
Oh, well, here's another one.
I don't remember all of them, but I'm just remembering, like, obviously from all of them, I remember the highlighted ones. You know what I mean?
Jason X, when he takes the chick's face in space and he puts it in the ice.
That's one of my favorite kills from him.
And he smashes her face in.
Yeah, that's a great fucking.
It's fucking sick.
That is pretty great. It came from a shitty movie in the series of movies that he made, but it definitely was one of the more memorable fucking kills of all time.
Yeah, that kill was sick.
Yeah, it fucking melted her face, man. It was pretty fucked up.
It was like that nitroglycerin, whatever it was, where it freezes you right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then he dips her face into it and then smashes her face on the table. It's like, Jesus. Just shatters the whole fucking face. It's like, oh my God.
Brutal as fuck that one was, man. Brutal as fuck. You're right.
That was the same
brutal as...
Remember in Terminator 2 when the tanker turns over and it's got that ice shit in it that freezes the other Terminator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the same shit.
Same shit. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in like a minute, and then we'll open up the phone line, see what you guys like. Call in, tell us your favorite parts, or who you guys think is the best killer of them all. Who is the number one dog? Me personally, like I said before,
Cujo's the number one dog.
Freddy is my favorite. Jason is a very close second. But there's a lot of people who like Michael Myers tremendously, like big Michael Myers fans. There's a lot of people who like the classic guys as well. Oh shit! My foot! Bitch!
I got some legit ones.
My foot itches! My foot itches! My foot itches! My foot itches! My foot! My buns, motherfucker! Get your buns out! Shut the fuck up! Dude! Fucking retard.
Paranormal experiences for Ol Salvia. Inverted question mark.
Salvia, thank you, brother. I'm sorry that this fucking idiot's moaning all over your shit. Fucking mental head, fucking midget.
Why?
You sound like you're fucking having an epileptic seizure, you fucking idiot.
You heard that?
No, we didn't hear it.
Fucking
Weirdo.
You know, I often wondered if King was Kane.
King is Pain. King is Pain. It's Alex Payne.
Fuck me up some cops.
Drew, the gatekeeper. Drew, the gatekeeper.
Hey Alex Payne. My baby. I will run my dick through your ass and rip through it like one of Jigsaw's games. The dicks have eyes when I'm around, girl. When Jason rips your eyes out, I'll rage fuck them so deep I'll bust out through your ear, Debbie.
Oh shit! Ew, man, that's fucking nasty, bro. Fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck does that during a donation? Who the fuck does that?
Oh shit!
I didn't know you can hear it.
I legit thought you were having a fucking stroke.
He goes, you can hear that? Meanwhile,
what the fuck is going on with this guy? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The first time, I'm like, is this guy all right? The second time, I'm like, is this guy all right? Anyway, all right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll take your phone calls in about a minute or two here. Come back and join us. Tell us who your favorite slasher is, what's your favorite kill, that whole thing. We'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Okay.
Really about 10. All right.
No, we never take that long asshole. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Shut the fuck up and go moan over shit. Like
Yeah.
an asshole.
No.
Go fucking moan like a fucking mental fucking midget.
Yeah, okay. Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck you. Fucking turd.
All right, we're on break now.
No, we're not yet. We're on it when
Yeah, no, we
I
are.
fucking say so.
We're on break, guys.
Be right back, guys.
Be right back.
The fuck up.
Be right back, guys.
Shut up. Fuck Cuddy Chris.
Cuddy Chris can suck my balls. Cuddy Chris is a bitch cunt. That's right. Cuddy Dick. I'd like to call him Cuddy Dick. Because I like cuddling next to him. Because he's a little dick.
All right, one thing I got to mention right now is I just got a DM from somebody telling me, hey, man, if they're doing super chats and they're cursing and saying raunchy shit in it, all of the super chats go to donation because raunchy shit's in it. And I did notice that I didn't get a lot of super chats from last month, which they must have started doing it already without any of us knowing. But supposedly, if you put anything bad in the super chat, it goes to a donation that YouTube goes and puts out to a certain area. Yeah.
What?
That's bullshit.
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
So all the times that we have the footage donation come up, and if somebody's saying anything raunchy on that, that's going to somebody else. I mean, it's going to a separate donation somewhere. I don't even know.
Dude, fuck them, dude.
So I noticed that I didn't collect, like the other ones didn't come all the way in for some reason, and now I know why is because of that. So
they're getting worse and worse.
They're going and donating to whoever the fuck they want with your guys' money. When you donate it here, they're going and sending it to where they want. So just a heads up, if you do want to say raunchy shit, do me a favor and don't do it on the super chat because they're taking it and going to give it to whoever the fuck they want. probably going in their pocket. The fucking scumbags. But anyway, yeah, somebody just warned me about that, and I remember hearing about it, but I didn't know that it definitely was happening and shit. So, and I thought maybe you had to be like reported for it or whatever the case may be.
Well, speaking of scary movies, I want to ask you guys, you know, like you got your type of movies that make you jump out of your seat, and then you got the movies that leave you like traumatized and fucked up at the end.
Yeah.
So like, which one do you guys like?
I like the fucking ones that keep you traumatized. You know what I mean?
Get you all fucked up at the end of the
like
movie.
get you fucking thinking about it, like, you know, and wondering what the fuck is going on.
Well, you know what movie was like that for me? The very first Paranormal Activity.
That was a great movie too. Yeah. Hey, what's up, caller? Who's this?
This is Dan Rex.
Hi, Dan. How are you? Want to rap?
Not really. I'm gonna wait until November.
Oh, come on.
Rip it up.
Give us a preview.
What's going on, Dan? What do you got?
Nothing really much. I had some movie that I think you might remember. The first one would be Phantasm.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie.
Mm-hmm.
What's your second one?
Yeah. My second one would be. I know that you got all the classics down. What about The Collector?
That's not a bad movie either, The Collector.
I don't think I've ever seen The Collector.
That was recent in the 2000s, right? I think.
I believe it was like 2000. Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, that's a fucked up. I seen that movie. I mean, you know, like we said before, the movies, you know, when you were a kid, definitely scared you more. But I mean, that was a good movie, definitely. Ed's View, fucking Ed's View.
All the way from Japan. The new 666 donation, bitch. That's right, get off the dick. The new 666 donation, real fucking quick. Real fucking stick your dick inside my. Happy Halloween, cunt.
I wanna hear some horror stories from Mr. Nickel.
Oh, Mr. Nickel's got some scary movies, man. This is a private donation from Mr. My bonds, my bonds.
Super chat.
Super duper.
This is a positive donation.
This is a positive donation. It was positive. Shit, man. Boston is now winning, guys. Just to let everybody know. 4-2 Boston in the 6th.
Going back and forth.
Yeah, Boston took the lead. Dodgers are doomed. Anyway, Dan, you got any more for us?
I also have like a few slashers that I liked, but I wasn't born in the 80s or whatever.
Well, that's all right. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it don't matter.
But the most recent movie in the horror genre I've seen was the new Halloween, and one of my favorite slashers right now would be Michael Myers.
All right,
Nice.
so you pick Michael Myers as your favorite right now? God bless you.
Well, one of my favorites.
I got you.
But
Who would be a
number
close
one
second? Who would be a
in
close
my top
second?
three.
Who'd be a close second then? Give me your top 3.
1, Michael Myers.
Yeah.
2, Freddy Krueger. 3, Jason Voorhees.
All right, so you're a traditionist.
He's loving
like
it.
me.
Traditionist.
Yeah, it is, man. I mean, those are the classics right there, you know, from our era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But thanks, Dan. I appreciate it, brother. I'm going to give it to the next guy calling in.
You're the man, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Dan, go fuck yourself.
Oh, my God.
Fuck you too.
Thanks, Dan. Oh, shit. That was fucking great. That was good. That's my top 3 as well. I'd have to agree with him. Like, Michael Myers would probably be 3rd on that. I'd say Freddy, Jason, Myers is 1, 2, 3 for me, in that order. Yeah. Anybody else?
Freddy, Jason, Myers, and
I'd say
then
Freddy,
Michael Myers.
Yeah, Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers, definitely.
Mine would be the top. For me, would be the shark from Jaws.
Like, he's number 1. You saying?
Yeah, just because that's how much. I mean, dude, I was scared to go in the ocean after that.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were. A lot of people were, dude.
Yeah, I mean that. So I would have to give it to the shark, and then I would say Jason. It's a tie between Jason and Freddy.
Yeah.
They both killed obviously differently, but Freddy freaked me out with some of the. I mean, he was clever.
Yeah,
and Jason was just fucking.
Yeah, Jason was brutal. Freddy was clever, but I'd have to say like Michael Myers was definitely in there too. But I don't know where I'd like. You know, his killings were kind of, kind of like Jason's in a way. Yo, what's up? We got who we got on the line?
What do we got?
Hey, what's up, Ken? It's Pro Violence, man. How you guys doing? What's up, Lucky? What's up, Filthy? What up, Chris?
What's up, bro?
Hey, you know on Cabin Fever, do you guys remember when that kid is like, pancake,
Oh, yeah,
and he jumps up, does like a karate kick?
Yeah, dude. Some of those, that reminds me of like the Evil Dead. Like some of the killings in the Evil Dead, were funny. You know what I mean? Like they were just so crazy. It was funny. Like the fucking
when the bitch's eyeball.
Yeah.
The bitch's eyeball pops out from that cellar underneath when he jumps on top of it and crushes her head.
Yeah, and then some of the shit that the demons were saying in that movie were fucking funny as fuck. You know what I mean? Like the demons were like, especially in The Exorcist was like that too, because The Exorcist was like, your mother sucks cocks in hell. Like Jesus.
Yeah,
like,
and she's puking all over shit. Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah, so
on herself.
Some of them were funny. Like,
fuck yeah.
Your mother sucks cock in hell.
Some of them
remember Peter Jackson, who made The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
His first movie he ever made was called Dead Alive, and it was a fucking horror movie. It is the most grossest, fucking most gory horror movie you've ever seen.
Oh, really?
I've heard of that one. I haven't seen it, though.
But it's goofy gory. Like, it's not scary. It's just fucking over the top.
Like a B horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
Hell yeah, those are the best, man. Those are like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, dude. That was a classic, bro. That fucking was a classic. Remember the old man with his dog in that movie? What about Rosemary's?
Oh, shit,
what
dude.
about Rosemary's Baby? That's a fucked up movie, man. If you haven't seen it, it's older, so a lot of people have not seen that movie. But that movie's fucked up because she's giving birth.
Isn't there a remake?
There was, but the original was fucked up because in the original it was just really fucked up. She was giving birth to the devil's baby,
Is
man.
that supposed to be like The Omen?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. The Omen was a fucked up movie too, man. The Omen.
Hey, a movie you guys were talking about a minute ago, Lords of Salem, the Rob Zombie one. She gives birth to the Antichrist at the end of. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. I forgot about that.
The Blair Witch has a
Mr. Mello.
The Blair Witch has a nice rack.
The Blair Witch had a nice rack.
Mr. Broken My footages.
He caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane. It's Kane.
Cerebral footages.
It's one set of movies I
here comes
never
two
watched
rupees
because as a
in
kid I
donated
was
charity.
completely creeped out was those Child's Play movie.
Oh shit! What did you say? What did you just say on that last chat? Read that back, Filthy, when you see it.
It says
hold on.
one of set of movies that I never watched because as a kid it completely creeped me out was the Child's Play.
Oh, Child's Play, yeah, fucking. That was Mellow Yellow. This is the man himself, Mr. Toast.
2 rupees to the ASPCA.
Super chat.
Bowl mouth.
Bowel mouth pen and T Chris no paranormal stuff inverted question mark.
What the fuck, dude? That was weird. That was weird, bro.
That was calling you bowel mouth, Ken.
Yeah, but that was like some kind of encrypted. statement there. That was encrypted. You don't see it? You got to cipher through that shit, man.
I got to cipher it.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Anything else, Mr. Pro Violence?
You guys talked about. Well, I'll just mention The Collector real quick. That's one of my favorites, and the sequel to that actually, the Collector.
Yeah.
I mean the Collection. I'm sorry.
The Collection.
Those 2009 and 2010. And you mentioned Strangeland a couple minutes ago, the Dee Snider movie. That shit scared the fuck out of me when I was like...
That came out on my birthday, 1999.
Yo, that movie was
fucked up. 99, dude. I was in 10th grade or like something like that. I was in 10th grade, dude.
That movie was fucked up.
Right.
Yeah. That was a
dude,
fucking...
Hell yeah,
Gene
bro.
Forgot all about chat. Fucking 13 Ghosts, dude. 13 Ghosts was...
Oh, that was a good one, too, yeah.
Wait, now, what was that about again?
That was... Remember he was in that fucking crazy maze, that glass maze?
Yeah, it was a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And there was the Juggernaut was in there.
Yeah, that big fucking nasty fuck.
I don't think I remember that.
Oh, no, it wasn't nasty. It was a bitch.
They had a ghost in there. The bitch had 2 mouths. I guess it was for sucking 2 cocks or tickling your balls, I guess.
Ooh,
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Imagine you saw a hooker like that. She'd make a lot of money. Bitch,
I wonder if you have to pay her double.
Yeah, you might.
How would that work?
You might. She's like, extra $5 for your taint.
Give me my Virginia Slims.
Yo, this is off topic. Breaking UFC news. This is bizarre, dude.
No.
So this is weird. The UFC and ONE, which is another fighting class, are making a trade. The UFC is going to trade Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson to ONE, and the UFC is getting back Ben Askren.
They can do that?
It's weird, dude. I never even was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
What does that even mean? Can't he?
I don't know.
Are they trading his contract?
It's the first major trade in mixed martial arts history.
So one contract is up, and then they can like be a free agent. Is that how it works? Or
I don't know. This is fucking weird, man. I don't even know what the fuck just happened.
Dude, that is very weird. That is very weird.
Yeah.
Like that is some weird shit.
There's a big UFC this Saturday.
That is just weird, man.
Interesting.
They're making a trade. That's fucking just. Yeah, that's really weird. Anyway.
Could be a good acquisition. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch that other shit. You know what I mean?
Well, Mighty Mouse is one of the best of all time in UFC, right? Ben Askren is a fucking insane wrestler. So, I don't know. This is interesting. Now, I thought they would trade like with Bellator or someone. You know what I mean?
Who did they trade with?
ONE, which is, I guess, it's another fucking.
Yeah. They got some good fighters over there though. At ONE.
I don't get it. Like, why would they have to make a trade? Why couldn't one of their fighters just...
Well, because when you sign a contract, you're in your contract. So they probably bought the contract, or they traded rather, instead of buying the contract out. They traded one fighter for another one.
Wow.
That's interesting because they are independent contractors.
For the dude who got traded to ONE. You know what I mean? Like the one who thought he was in UFC.
Yeah, and that guy was a champion for a while.
Damn, that's pretty fucking sick. So I guess the UFC's got some shit lined up for this guy. You know? They must want him for something in particular. So that means he's definitely going to be fighting soon. You know? What is he, light heavyweight?
He's flyweight.
So that's really fucking just...
Oh, that's why he's called Mighty Mouse. Small little fuck.
Yeah. Who the fuck knows what they got planned for that, man?
Dude, did you know that Brock Lesnar can walk on his hands for like a mile?
Yeah, he's done it. He's done it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a giant fuck to be able to do that.
Yeah, I remember seeing
that's
him doing
conditioning,
that,
man.
WWE. He was doing that.
I can't even do a fucking handstand.
Come on, man. That guy's fucking done a Hurricane Rana off the fucking top belt. Like, you know,
I wonder if he could suck his own dick.
Probably could. Probably.
Damn.
Do you think he's got a giant dick, or you think the juice shrunk it down?
He's probably got a thick, like 4-incher.
Yeah, he's got a fat 4-incher. It's probably wide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a guy like Drew from Derail could handle that. You know, like a little short, fat.
What are those little beer
dick,
cans called again?
I'm sorry, Drew. The goal!
Have fun at WWE Night of Woe.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Goon. We're gonna have fucking fun. We're gonna be live streaming from the parking lot before the event goes live, and then we'll be live streaming in the event. Then when we get arrested. So yeah, stay tuned, everybody out there. Should be fun. All right, Mr.
Hell yeah,
Violence,
hell yeah.
Mr. Pro Violence. Thank you for calling in, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk
Hey,
to you
thanks
soon.
for coming by this past Sunday and fucking with us, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was funny. That was
Hell
funny
yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Have a good night, man. I'll be watching the rest of the show. If you guys Lucky and Filthy and Chris, you guys have a good night, man.
You too, brother.
You too, bro. Thanks.
Go fuck yourself.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
People always get like at the end they don't expect that, and they're like, you throw that in there, and they're like, yeah, fuck you too.
Yo, the Halloween theme song, everybody knows it, right?
Yeah.
But that's not my favorite song. Listen, do you remember this part in the fucking movie? This music? Dude,
Well, the funny thing is, the funny
part.
thing is, what you're saying is they just made new music for the new one. Believe it or not, it was the same guy. It was Carpenter that makes the music for that. Yeah. What's up, caller? Who's this?
Oh, what's going on, Ken? This is Broken Lion.
What's up, Ryan? What's going on, brother?
Oh no, nothing much. Hey, what the fuck was I about to say? Oh yeah, so yeah, those Child's Play movies that I still can't like watch them as those and those and the Shining. I can't watch.
Let me tell you something, man. My kid,
Shining's a scary ass.
Shining-
dude. The Shining is a fucked up movie.
I
like,
saw it as a kid. I didn't understand it.
especially
obviously, as a
the
kid.
blood coming down the hallway with those twins and shit. Like that's some. And then the naked bitch, the naked old chick who's in the fucking room,
Yeah.
and like that's some
Room
fucking.
237.
Yeah, that's some scary
Yeah,
shit, man.
I saw that scene and that did not make me want to see that movie.
Dude, the first time I saw that movie for real, where I could understand it, I was on fucking shrooms, and I was at my friend's house.
Jesus.
And you were at that house, Ken, the fucking giant house.
Yeah.
It was at night. It was only like 4 of us. We were tripping out. We took us like 5 hours to watch a movie because we kept rewinding and like, what the fuck did happen there? What the fuck happened there? But long story short, there was a lot of weird shit that happened in that house, like sounds and doors slamming and shit.
Fuck
Comes to find out that the previous owner of the house hung himself in the bathroom.
Of the house, that house that we were in?
Yeah. So
Fucked up. You didn't tell me that. I wouldn't have come to that
Shining
motherfucker.
on mushrooms in a haunted house.
I would never have come to that house if I would have fucking known that.
I didn't know
Fuck
that. Nobody knew
that
that
shit.
until the end, until he was out of it.
My daughter still to this day, she's 10. Growing up, the most scariest thing to her was Chucky, and she fucking
tell her
was
what your
just-
older daughter is the scariest thing to her is.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, she fucking scared shitless of Michael Jackson, dude. she's
so
dude. I'm
crazy.
telling you right now, she's scared fucking shitless of Michael Jackson. Like, I don't know about now. She could watch him, but back then she used to be like, "Daddy, no, don't put him on. Don't put him on." She used to get. I used to be like, "What the fuck?" And I think it stemmed from
all the work he got done.
No, I think it. Well, I mean, yeah, to a kid he might look a little fucking, but I think it also stemmed from the Thriller, which was a fucked up,
It's still the greatest
the,
music video of all time.
Yeah, it's a fucked up music video.
That was a movie.
I know.
Music video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that could be considered a scary movie. You know what I mean? It's Thriller, honestly.
How long was the uncut version of that?
It was long. It was like a
14
movie.
minutes
Yeah,
long
it was
or
like a
something?
fucking movie, man. It was like a mini movie. The whole like walking through the cemetery and the fucking, I remember they used to play it in its entirety sometimes on MTV and shit.
Yeah, way back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that movie was a fucking. It's not a movie. It's a classic, though. Horror, like, I don't know what you call it. Mini horror film.
Mini music horror film.
Yeah, / video, I guess. I don't know, but it definitely should be mentioned, I guess, with this genre. You know what I mean? So that was pretty fucking scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question. Did you guys see? They made 2 movies. I think. Yeah, I think it was 2. It was called House on the Hill. I think.
House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, House on Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's sick too.
I like the first one, but the second one to me, it wasn't that I don't think it was that good.
A little cheesier, yeah. It got a little cheesy on the second one, yeah. I agree.
I like some of the kills though. I did like that though.
Well, who do you think is like who would you say? And then I'll let you go because I got other calls coming in. But who do you say is your number one killer in all the genre? Like, who would you say is your number one guy you like? I don't know. I'd say scared the shit out of you the most.
Oh, that's Freddy. that's Freddy.
Freddy?
I would watch some of those movies.
Yeah, Freddy was fucked up
some of those movies and I just couldn't sleep like after them.
Yeah, Freddy was fucked up as a kid, man. With all those kills, like watching that as a kid, you're like, how could you not be fucking afraid of that? Like
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, how could you not be afraid of that? You know what I mean?
He had some fucking real
brutal shit.
Like,
some of it, yeah,
and well thought out.
Yeah, yeah, like really, really fucking cool, like different.
Like outlandish.
It was different.
Shit.
It was different. You know what I mean? That's what was so great about it.
Like when me and Mike were just talking about the one where he fucking takes his fucking muscles from his arms
veins.
and his legs, veins or whatever.
Thanks for taking my call, Ken.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Thank you for calling in. Broken Lion, thanks, brother. Yo, that was fucking. You're right.
How about he turns that dude into a roach, and he puts him in the Roach Motel?
Yeah, dude. Yep, that's another great one. You're right. That's another fucking great one.
Like, who thought of that?
I don't know, but whoever did, man, was a smart fucker. Like, because it was so different and it was ahead of its time. Like, you know, it was just Freddy came out a little bit later than all these slasher films came out. Because you got to think about it. You had, I think it was like 79 or 78. You had the original Michael Myers, Halloween come out. You had the original Friday the 13th come out around the same
1980.
time. No, I think it was in 79.
Friday the 13th. No, 79 was Halloween. I believe 80 or 81 was Friday the 13th.
I think you're wrong. But
And then
I know
Nightmare
it's
on
not
Elm
that
Street.
big of a deal, but I got to see. I got to check right now.
Hey, check it out. I guarantee 1981.
What year
I'm
did
going to
Friday
guess.
the 13th come out? No, I think that 81 was the second one. No, you're right. It was, here it is right here. Halloween came out in 1978, and Friday the 13th came out in 1980.
80.
And part 2 came out 81, Friday the 13th part 2. Part 3 was 82.
Nightmare on Elm Street's 83, right?
Yeah, see, that came out later on. That was 1984. Was the original.
I mean, the
Nightmare on Elm
films
Street.
from the 80s was some of the best.
They were the best, man, hands down. Jason Lives, 1986, great fucking. The New Beginning, 1985.
New Beginning is my least favorite because Jason's technically not even in it.
Yeah, that was kind of weird because he was
everybody
like
was dressing like him.
Yeah, he would like go into different bodies at that point and was like switching from body to body.
No, it wasn't even that. He was dead because remember what's his name killed him in the fourth one.
What about
the Kid Toucher?
Oh yeah. What about Sleepaway Camp? You guys remember that? 1989 Sleepaway Camp.
What about April Fool's Day?
That's a good one, man. That's definitely a good one too. You're right. April Fool's Day. It's another good one. I like to be April Fool's Day on George Soros. How about that? No, I'm just kidding.
It was almost April Fool's Day on George Soros.
It almost was.
His Holocaust survivor ass was almost in fucking 3,000 fucking pieces.
Oh Jesus! That fucking bum. You fucking bum.
How does it even get even anywhere near him? I just don't understand that.
Because these people got fucking, they got fucking people who take the bomb for them.
Yo, the Freddy. All right, listen to me. The Freddy. When you're looking at the screen, the Freddy in the top left corner, when it keeps panning up to him.
Yeah.
Is that the original Freddy or is that the remake Freddy? Because watch when it goes to his face, it looks like the remake Freddy.
No, that's the original guy.
I wish I could pause it somehow, but I can't.
I could tell that's the original dude. I'm telling you. I know my Freddys. Freddy played Freddy 8 times.
Uncle Freddy.
You know that? 8 times he played Freddy.
Do you remember when he was playing, he had the one guy in the Nintendo game? And it was in Freddy's Dead?
Yeah.
And then the guy broke his controller and then
killed him.
Freddy closed the door. He's like, "You forgot the power glove." And he
and he had the yeah, you're right. I fucking forgot about that, man. Yeah. And he had the power glove on his wrist, yeah.
Right. He kept bouncing him up and down and smashing. Maybe because he was playing the video game, but the kid in real life was smashing his head into the ceiling and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
You remember she was running up the stairs and her legs started going through the stairs like they would.
Yeah, she
like,
was melting
liquid
into the
shit?
stairs. Yeah. What about the beauty queen girl who was like, she was at dinner with her mother in the dream sequence that she died, and like she wouldn't eat because she was a model, and Freddie just kept fucking feeding her, and so her asshole closed. And then, oh, I'm sorry, that's Wu-Tang Clan. I'm sorry. No, I'm just.
I keep feeding you.
I'll fucking.
What about another good one, Mike, that I know you love, that I know you're gonna love.
You're gonna love it.
This is one that's up your alley.
Right up your ass.
You ready for this one, Mike? You tell me if you like this one. You ready? Have you ever heard of the Ranger? The New York Ranger?
Yeah, I think the Rangers.
That's a little inside joke. Sorry, guys. No, but I'm going to mention one to you right now that I know you're going to love that we haven't mentioned yet. What about the movie House?
You said that before.
Yeah, but
That's the movie where the cover of
how
the
crazy
thing
that
is
fucking
the
movie
severed
was?
hand would bring in the doorbell.
We didn't really fucking talk about that movie because that movie needs to fucking be talked about a little bit.
House.
What about, oh man, what was that movie with the thing under the stairs?
The people under the stairs.
That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah, that was a
too,
good
man.
movie
The
too.
People under the stairs. Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, it's always on my
wife just came out to.
Oh, I want to fuck me up some cops. They call
Hey guys, I forgot to ask, I don't know if you already said it, but Filthy, do you like those Resident Evil movies?
Resident Evil was good, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
My daughter looked at me and went, what the hell? What the hell?
Oh, shit.
All right, listen to me. What is that movie? What is that movie with that little white Chinese kid all the way at the bottom left-hand corner, second row up?
Temple of Doom.
That's what that is, right?
No, I'm like, wait, where is?
Look all the way on what you're seeing right now. All the way to the left side, second level up, 3 in, 3 over.
3 in, 3 over.
Wait, from the top.
That little Asian kid.
Oh, I see.
Is that from The Ring?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you see the guy next to him. That's from fucking that guy's from Vampire Diary with a Vampire or some shit. Do you remember that one?
No, that's Dracula.
That's Dracula. Is that from what movie is that
That's
from?
Gary Oldman. That's from Dracula.
Hey man, you know
Dracula? Chris's favorite boy.
Real good input. We're talking about scary movies here.
Oh, God, here we go. Another fucking young Republican. Another butthurt boy.
Another butthurt sister.
Get him the fuck out.
Another butthurt bitch.
I quit this community, screw FM and long live young RP.
You nincompoop fuck!
So do us a favor, Steve. Go over and watch Young Republican then. All right?
Yeah, have fun.
You won't just go the fuck away!
Serious.
Yeah, we're talking about scary movies, not about you and your fucking
I know.
crackhead
It's like,
friends.
How dare they not talk about me? How dare they not put me on? I'm gonna go cry.
Fucking nerd.
But anyhow, where were we after we got? So you know it was a really scary movie, man. You ready for this one?
What?
Fucking Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, God, man. What a fucking waste that one was, man.
You know what I'm talking about? With Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
How fucking stupid was that movie, man? No? Everyone just goes silent, right? Everyone goes silent over there? All right, great.
Steve, what do you want? What's the matter, Steve? You mad I didn't take your phone call?
Why are you still on that? Fuck that guy, bro. Not unless you're going to hire him to prune bushes or something.
Please stop.
Wow. What a piece of shit.
I heard he's good with a blower.
Let's all go to a Discord now. Come on, let's all go to
Fucking faggot. Anyway.
He's living a life.
Don't play that faggot voice no more, all right?
You psycho faggot fuck!
All right, go ahead and call in then, all right? Butthurt. Call in, I'll put you on. When you mention Friday the 13th.
Hey, when you mention how scary I
What's up with Johnny Depp's character in Nightmare on Elm Street?
Is he really dead? Did he really die?
What, Johnny Depp in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street?
Where's Johnny Depp? We're here. Oh my God! You okay? Having another stroke? Fucking guy. Jesus Christ.
Is that what a stroke sounds like?
I think so. Like when you're laying on the floor and you're about to die.
Stroke, you say weird things.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be like, Oprah Winfrey's wrestling Stone Cold Steve Austin this afternoon. And then they're going to drink wine.
What about It Follows?
Never saw it.
What about a movie that's coming out soon called The Nun?
Didn't it come out already?
Did it come out?
Yeah, I think it came out in September, I think.
Was that a fucking... Did anybody say anything about that movie?
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Is that a bite off The Conjuring?
It's like part of the Conjuring, like fucking whole
the nun story.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know it came out. I got to check that out.
Yeah, I want to check that out too because I when I saw that I was saying to myself that looks like a scary fucking movie, like The Nun.
The nun in the end of that in The Conjuring was fucking creepy looking, man.
Yeah.
When she was
There's
in the corner.
no right answer, faggots.
Right.
Yeah, there is. What about The Sixth Sense? Is that considered a scary movie?
Definitely.
Yeah, right.
I don't
say
think
so.
I don't think it was a scary movie.
No,
It's considered to be a scary movie.
It might be considered to be a horror movie, but I think it's more of a. I just think it's more of a twist movie. I wasn't scared.
SC Steve, what do you think?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
What's going on, good guy?
What's going on, guys?
What do you got?
How are you guys doing today, good guy?
So I just had a quick input.
Are you still gonna quit the? Are you still gonna quit the community?
Are
you still gonna quit the community? Will you still quit the community?
We're talking about horror films.
You're
so
not
you got
gonna-
anything to add to that?
I'm trying to talk about that.
All right,
Go ahead. Add something before.
Go ahead, Steve-O.
You
Go ahead,
gotta wake up
Steve-O.
early tomorrow.
Go ahead,
It's 11
Steve-O.
PM,
Let's
and then
do
you
it.
guys have to get out because then.
Yeah, right.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
right.
have to get out.
Get the
You
fuck out
have
of here
to
and shut
get
your
out.
mouth. Goodbye.
Go ahead, Steve.
Why are you fucking hanging up on him, dickhead?
Fuck him.
Now you're timed out now, Chris. Gotta time you
fuck
out now.
you too.
Oh,
Now you're timed out,
Now I'm
Chris.
timed out,
Don't
yeah.
fucking hang up on nobody, okay? That's not your job.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, please.
I'll do whatever the
Alright, so
fuck I
just-
want. This is fucking idiot.
Go ahead, Steve. What were you gonna say?
All right. So Saturday I have to ask Cunny something, but right now.
Well,
I
no.
have
This
a
is
question
about
for,
this is scary movies. Go ahead and stay on the genre.
Yeah, correct.
Go ahead.
Correct.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Satan's Little Helper.
No, I never seen
never
that.
saw it.
Is it new or is it old?
No,
No,
is that
this movie
over in
came back
Mexico
out
or
in,
something? Is that a Mexican movie?
04,
That's
06.
racist.
It came out in 04, 06.
Yeah. you
Was
guys
it a
should
scary movie?
Definitely see this.
How
movie.
come I never
It's-
heard about it?
It's not too scary, but it's really entertaining.
But let me ask you this: is there killings and shit in it or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
You guys should definitely watch.
I'm
this
surprised
movie,
I didn't hear about this movie.
You're gonna love it, especially Filthy. This is his type of movie.
Yeah. So this came out 05, 06 time.
Well, it looks like the
Somewhere
monster's
around
grabbing somebody's tits.
Oh, is it like what? Is it like?
yeah.
It's like sexual too. This movie.
There's a full version on YouTube, but it doesn't show the gore and the sexual parts.
Where can I fucking watch this movie? They wouldn't have it on Netflix or anything, right?
It used to be. It's no longer there.
Ah, that sucks. What kind of scary movies do they have on Netflix? Do we know? Like, is it any good Netflix scary? Like, they're horror movies? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Dude, the fucking chick from Vikings is in this movie? Dude, she's fucking
What was that?
hot. The chick that is in the show Vikings, the blonde chick, she's fucking hot.
Oh, she's in that movie?
Yeah.
Right.
The fuck, man. Oh, shit. Anyway, all right, so tell me, Steve, who's your favorite slasher of all time?
Oh, there you go. I'm back. The Wi-Fi sucks. I like Tommy, the Killer, the Clown.
Tommy MC.
You mean, yo, listen to what they told Tommy at the place where he works in the, you know how he brags about working at that fucking, like, farm during the,
Wendy's?
No. You know about how he likes working
come
at...
on.
You know how he works at that haunted house farm?
Yeah.
Well, he told me that they told him, listen, your mask looks a lot like someone else's who works here, so you can't work here till you either get a new mask or else you can't work here. Can you believe they fucking told him that? Like, how fuck? And I told Tommy, I go, Tommy, if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. I was like, obviously they don't want you there. And he was like, no, they just, because it looks a lot like the other guy's mask. And I'm like, I think they are fucking you, to be honest with you. So I felt bad for him that he told me that, but that was pretty fucked up, man. How about, Strangers? On Netflix, crazy movie. I gotta check that out. My footages, my buns, my buns, my buns. Oh God, my buns. Oh my God, my buns, my buns.
How about The Strangers? On Netflix, crazy movie.
Well, Mr. Derailed, I don't know about The Strangers, but I'll give you a stranger. If you come over here, I'll sit on my arm for a half hour, make it all numb, and I'll jerk you off. Anyway, S.E. Steve, anything else to say before we let you go?
No, I just want to say long live YR and I love
you like YR?
and Lucky.
You like YR?
Yeah, of course.
He's a great guy, right?
He's the pillar of the community.
He is. Sure is. Chris, you're such a dick sometimes.
Wait. I have a question though.
I know, like, why? Let's not turn this into Chris and.
Yeah, let's not, because I don't have the.
For real.
Really
I mean, like,
energy
what's
for
up with the hate? Dude?
Chris is just a hater, dude. That's just how he is.
You just, you know,
I mean, I'm not hating his
things.
fake gold chain he's always wearing. You know.
Damn.
How do you know it's fake?
Shit, I prefer that tribal necklace that fucker wears over his fake 14K.
Oh shit!
Right.
Don't be talking about the tribal piece, huh? Come out for you, man.
Anything more you got to add? Or?
Turn the whole community against you, man. You better watch the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
Sacred tribal necklace.
Attack! Hey, let's go do a Discord with my friends on. Come on, join me over there. No, what's up?
Yeah.
There's the full version on YouTube, but don't look at that one because it cuts out a lot of the scenes.
Oh, it does.
All right.
I wonder where else you could find it though. That is a funny fucking sound. I'm sorry. I wonder where else you could find that movie because I definitely want to see it. But
I'm sure there's a shitload of links on.
I bet you I can rent it on fucking regular cable TV.
No, you won't find it.
No, it's like an obscure movie.
It's like a very low production movie, but it's really good.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. All right, Steve. Thanks, man.
All right, can you hang up on Cunny for me?
S.E. Steve. I'm gonna hang up on Cunny right now for ya.
Yeah, sure.
See you later, cunt. Cunty
Yeah,
Chris. Cunty Crit. The fuck?
You don't know what movie that is?
I think I do.
All right, I'll play it one more time for you.
I think I do. No, I don't know.
Alien.
Yeah, that sounded like the part where it starts to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, King, it's Pain. King, it's Pain. Alex Payne, what's up? What's up, man?
Everything is good, my friend. What is up with you?
What's going down? What do you got to add? Anything?
You're a talkative fuck tonight, aren't you?
What do you got
Listen,
to add?
I always am, okay, you whore.
So what's up, man? What do you got to add to this?
Well, if y'all talking about fucked up movies, I gotta talk about a Serbian film.
Hey, what is the?
Are you talking about Basket Case? The movie Basket Case?
You talking about basketball?
Or are you talking about
basketball?
A fucking movie that people remember, and you can't really say whether it's is it a scary movie? Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. What do you think?
Cannonball fuck.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Scary movie? What do you think?
Another Stephen King fucking bug.
A Serbian film is the most fucked up movie though.
What is it? What is
the
it
name
like?
of this motherfucking film?
Yeah, what is it?
Motherfucker.
What do we got?
That's what it's fucking called. It's called a Serbian film.
It's called a Serbian film? I love it.
Yes.
It's called a Serbian film.
You never
Is it a porno or something?
about this movie?
Tommy
Well,
NC.
I didn't say that.
Wait, hold
There's
on,
a
hold
scene
on.
in it where a baby gets
Wait,
fucked.
hold on, guys. Hold on.
They caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane. It's Kane.
Oh my God.
Cerebral palsy.
Listen to this.
The scariest movie I ever saw was Tommy's Channel.
Oh shit. The scariest movie I ever saw was Tommy's Channel. Oh shit. Debbie.
I could agree with that.
Debbie. What about any other movies, Alex? Do you remember any other movies being scared shitless when you were a kid? Besides the Serbian movie?
Great.
Serbian.
Fantastic.
Serbian.
Hello?
Thanks for the
Gerbil?
Thanks for the info.
Serbian.
Get your gerbil
Pretty
running.
cool.
Listen, get the hamster reel going a
The
little
hamster
faster.
reel.
Get the hamster reel. The hamster problems are real. The
For
hamster
real.
struggle is real.
For real.
Alex Payne, he's gone, puppy.
That Wi-Fi.
Why the fuck he's gone?
Adios, baby.
Dude, when you did that on one show, you went, I'm going to make the fucking most disturbing sound ever. I'll never forget the sound that came out of your fucking mouth, dude. It was the most freakish fucking sound I've ever heard in my life, bro. Came out of this guy's mouth once. I don't know if you guys remember this from an episode. Hey, Drew, if you're calling back in, man, I'll put you on. I saw you calling before. I just didn't want to add two motherfuckers at once. You know? No, he won't. No, he won't.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
You fucking nincompoop.
Fuck.
That movie. Remember the movie? What was that movie again? Where they made that noise and they tried to. All right, Basket Case. You remember that movie?
I know it. I didn't see it.
Fucked up movie, man. 1982. Basket Case. We mentioned The Mist, right? We mentioned The Ring. We mentioned.
Oh, that's what I asked before.
What?
You didn't see the Mist? If you get it on Blu-ray, they have a black and white version. It's fucking sick.
Really?
It's so awesome. I don't know what it's because. Think about it. Black and white movies weren't really that clear, but when you see a black and white movie in HD, it's so fucking weird.
What about Wes Craven's Nightmare? That was like a whole
the new Nightmare.
Yeah, the new Nightmare was like a whole new play on it. Drew, what's up?
Remember Freddy was like the devil in that?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Drew, what the fuck do you want?
Drew, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man? No.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, this doesn't. Well, it has to do with a horror movie, but not so much.
It's called the New York Giants fucking season. That's a fucking horror show.
Well, the Dodgers World Series run is starting to look that way too with the score.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
But I used to work at a video store a long time ago as a manager, and I had this guy walk in one time and renting a couple movies, whatever, and he goes, "Hey, have you ever seen my movie?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, I was the lead role for the kids in Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Get out of here.
He actually fucking lives in Kansas City." And I'm like, "Well, no shit." And I said, well, let's look up your movie. Let's see if it's here. We had every fucking Nightmare on Elm Street except for his.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It
Which one
was
was?
fucking embarrassing.
That one's called Freddy's Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one
And-
that dude was in.
Yeah, that was the one he was in. He was the lead role. If you look
And
him up,
he was from Kansas City?
yeah.
I'm not a little fuck.
So to add the cherry on top of the whole thing, I'm like, so yeah, what are you up to now? Are you probably not? He wasn't really acting. I'm like, so what are you doing now? He's like, well, I'm a hairdresser in L.A. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
He
yo, what
cussed
about
fucking hairdresser?
Dude, we never mentioned Annabelle.
Yeah, somebody in the chat did before.
Annabelle was a fucked up movie.
But now we're talking about guys who brush their teeth with a cock.
What about As Above, So Below? Do you remember that movie? That movie came out like 2014. As Above.
It sounds like the fucking title of a porn
No, that
movie.
was a fucked up movie. I remember seeing
Yeah, what
that.
about Face Cum Shots 3?
Yeah, that's the movie you starred in, right? Yeah.
That's why.
What about I fucked your mother's colostomy bag 5?
No. What about Cabin Fever? No. You know how many
Ken,
times
that
they
was
remade?
quick, man.
You like that?
Came back.
Do you know how many times they redid Carrie? They redid this movie 3 fucking times.
Yeah,
bro.
they ruined that one.
Why did they redo that movie like
Oh,
3
dude,
fucking
It's
times?
like Spider-Man. They ruined that.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
What about
they did.
Firestarter?
You're right. That's a good movie. Yeah, you're right. What about? Oh my God! Nobody mentioned this tonight. Holy fucking shit, dude! It just hit me. Oh my God! Classic. You ready for this? Children of the Corn, bro.
No.
Another Stephen King.
That
fuck.
is a fucked up movie right there. I'm sorry. That is a fucked up movie, man. You want to talk about fucked up movies when you're a kid? Go see Children of the Corn. Man.
Here's another fucked up movie when you're a kid, and
I
another
cannot
Stephen
believe we
King
didn't
book,
mention
Cat's
that,
Eye.
man. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. You're right.
That fucking little dude that was in the wall, and the cat would fucking hunt him.
Dude, was The Crow a scary movie?
No, The Crow is like a comic book movie.
Yeah, that was Bruce Lee's son died.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn? That was right before Kirstie Alley ate 200 Big Macs.
Dude, let me tell you something. Even after she ate 200 Big Macs, I'd fuck her fat asshole from here to fucking Albuquerque, dude. I don't
Right.
I would shove ho-hos.
I can't believe we left that out, man. What about 8-Legged Freaks?
Wait a minute. What about Arachnophobia?
That was wasn't that David Arquette's 8-Legged Faggots?
David Arquette, yeah. Fucking David
Arachnophobia is getting a remake.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's
What about Anaconda?
Was
talking about my dick?
Final Destination, bro. All the fucking Final Destination
those are
movies.
good movies.
Those were pretty good, man. The first couple of ones, right? We didn't mention those at all. That's crazy we didn't mention those. Final Destination, The Fog.
It's like that's scary though.
The Fog is pretty scary.
I'll tell you what, with Final Destination, first of all, you don't fuck with my eyes. Like, if you get near my eyes, I'm a fucking pussy when it comes to that. So when that fucking fire escape dropped down through that dude's eye in Final Destination, I checked the fuck out.
That was
I'm
the
done.
fucked up part. What about Ghost Ship? Do you remember Ghost Ship?
Yeah, I remember that
That was
one.
a pretty good movie.
Never had that.
You never watched that, Mike?
I remember Ghost Ship.
I never had that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I never had the ad.
Hangman's Noose.
Bob.
The Haunting. Do you know about these, Mike?
The only thing I know.
We mentioned The Hills Have Eyes, right?
Yep.
Hostel,
Yeah,
we mentioned. Hostel was great.
Yeah.
House of Wax. What else we got here? We pretty much mentioned everything, I think, right?
You know, the Indiana Jones movies had horror elements in them.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah.
What was the worst Friday the 13th? Jason X?
No, the fifth one, in my opinion.
I think the one where we went to New York was pretty cheesy.
But it's, I remember seeing that in the movies. Is cheesy? Hold on a second. I'm trying to think. Dude, that had a fucking funny killing. Remember the guy was boxing him and he fucking uppercutted his head off?
Oh, yeah. Do you consider The Lost Boys a scary movie?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Definitely.
vampires.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty fucked up movie. There was parts in that movie that you would get, you know, like as a kid being like, oh shit, that was a little scary, you know? And then that movie from the old days, bro, where the guy looked just like Dracula. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mike? He had the big long nails, and it was like fucking weird how they made that film in like the 20s. It was basically
Nosferatu.
Yeah, it was basically there was no there's no voice on it and shit. It was pretty fucked up, man. That movie.
What about that vampire movie that takes place in Alaska? That's like within the last 10 years.
That's a fucked up movie too.
And it gets dark for like 6 months.
Yeah, that is a fucked up movie.
And those vampires
30 Days
come out.
a Night.
Yeah, 30 Days a Night was crazy.
What about Piranha?
I missed out on that one. Is that one on Netflix?
I think so.
It may be.
Piranha.
What about Critters?
What about Critters was considered a scary movie too. What about The Purge?
Purge is good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the first couple of Purges.
What about Gremlins?
Gremlins too, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Hostel was a fucked up movie, man.
My footages. With my footages. My footitches. My footitches. My buns, bitch. Get your bun on a bitch. Get some rubber on your buns. Dick on your bun. Get a dick up on your bun, bitch. Get some buns.
Hostel was a messed up scary movie.
It was a messed up school. What about
Mr. Abel Salas Jr.? Abel Salas Jr.
How about Dark Knight of the Scarecrow? The retarded guy that's murdered hiding in the scarecrow that comes back for revenge.
Yeah, dude, that's a
Also, do you count They Live, Judgment Night, or Surviving the Game?
Oh yeah, those are all good, man. Those are all good. I think that one that you're talking about, where the guy played the Scarecrow, was a pretty fucked up movie. What was that, Mike? You know that movie?
No.
Where the dude played the Scarecrow, man. In it, that was fucked up. I thought that
Jeepers
was
Creepers. He played Scarecrow.
Yeah, that's
too.
what I thought that was Jeepers Creepers. But maybe there's another one. That's a fucked up movie, man.
Remember the fucking movie?
Piggy, fuck Piggy.
Yes, Piggy, fuck Piggy came out in 1989. I remember that. Yeah.
There was one I saw. I can't remember the name of it. It was on Netflix. She was blind and she went out to like this fucking cabin out in the middle of nowhere.
Motherfucker, what about snakes on a plane, bitch?
That's technically a horror.
Yeah. Well, what about Smiley?
That was Smiley.
That was a fucked up movie, dude. It was like a smiley face. It was like all fucking really fucked up looking face. And the dude would kill people. It was pretty fucked up.
What about the New York Islanders goaltending situation? That's a fucking horror show too.
Ugh, don't even mention that, please. I'm fucking off myself. Underworld, considered a scary movie?
It's got vampires and werewolves, so I guess.
Yeah, right. I guess you kind
Man,
of.
Kate
What about
Beckinsale,
Urban
man,
Legends?
so fucking sexy.
Remember the movie Urban Legends? And what about the movie
I saw that. I just can't remember what.
VHS? Mike.
What?
VHS.
Never saw it.
Oh man, that's a good movie.
What
man.
about Tales from the Hood?
What about White Noise?
Oh my God, with fucking Michael Keaton.
What about Wrong Turn?
What about Left Turn?
What about You're Next?
Yeah. What about After You're Done?
What about You're a Fucking Homo?
What about You're Fucking Straight?
What about You're a Fucking Dyke?
What about You're a Fucking Lesbian?
What about Zombieland?
What about Land of Zombies?
What if you're a glutton?
What if you're the opposite of a glutton?
Why don't you go suck it?
Why don't you go fuck it?
Why don't you go Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm having some connection.
Yeah, you better apologize, you fucking
He's
asshole.
He was just like,
You know
get
what?
me
Here.
the fuck out of here, dude.
He's like, let me get out of here.
Oh yeah, guys.
I'm lucky I got through to you guys with this fucking connection, but
Oh,
on
you're
my
in
way
a
out, I'll
hotel
make sure I
room right
dribble
now,
some
right?
cum. I'll make sure I dribble some cum down Filthy's back and watch it dribble into his ass.
Get him.
You're in a hotel room right now.
Visualization.
Right?
Where it's going.
I'm going to be in a hotel room Sunday night with the one and only
God.
And they're gonna be fucking each other.
Also with Blake 619. Oh, I wonder why they call you 619.
Is it because you like fucking fingering dudes? I'm just kidding.
Dude, all right, so now let's come clean. You have a problem with your eye because when you were 4 years old, your father held you down and shot his fucking sauce right into your eye socket.
Man.
Is that why you have a problem with your eye?
Disgusting.
It got all crusted over too, like he made it fucking dry up.
He
It got all crusted over where you had to fucking pry it open the next morning.
Himself
I was just jealous it wasn't you, Filthy.
He's got bad Wi-Fi. He can't even defend himself, man.
He's got bad Wi-Fi.
He's answering just
He's on
fine.
web TV.
He's on web.
It comes in and out. It comes in and out just like my dick in and out.
Just like
of
your
Filthy's
father
ass.
did with his cock in your fucking eye socket.
Yo, what is this movie, The Nightmare?
The Nightmare.
It's the opposite of a dream.
That's weird. It has something to do with Room 237, which was also
The Shining.
Yeah, that's a movie that they made from that. Do you know that? Mike?
No, there's a movie called Room 237, but I don't hear about the Nightmare. That I didn't hear about.
What about Dead and Buried? Fucked up flick from the 80s, man. That's another fucked up movie, man. A lot of Cat People. It's a fucked up movie.
Cat People. Oh, what about Sleepwalkers?
Sleepwalkers, great fucking movie. How can we not mention that, man? That's a great movie.
What about Dreamscape?
That's a good one.
Remember they had to go into that kid's dreams and shit?
Yeah. What was that called again with Leonardo? Is that the one? Where he goes into people's dreams, Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I think that's something different.
It's something like Dreams.
You're talking about you're talking about Inception.
Inception, yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah. Is that considered a scary movie?
That's considered a confusing movie. This is what that's considered.
Yeah, that was a weird.
Would you count Dreamcatcher?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. You have to, right?
It's kind of
I wonder what some of these movies, if they are under the genre of horror films. You know what I mean? Because, like we said, some of them are sci-fi-ish a little bit. So you can't really say that it's a horror movie altogether. And I think a lot of the films that we mentioned tonight, too, if you're talking to like a traditionist who loves horror films, they're going to tell you that a lot of the ones we mentioned tonight, or that everybody mentioned, are not horror films. But
fuck them.
Anything that has like a killer in it and fucking is killing people
How
is a
about the
horror
original
film.
Night of the Living Dead.
That's a great fucking... The original one is a scary motherfucker, man. I'm sorry. Scary as shit. I remember fucking many a nights being scared shitless of watching that. And I always loved... I gotta give props to Halloween 3. That movie is a beast in its own right there, that fucking movie.
Fucking Silver Shamrock.
Yeah, because, like that movie, like, it was just so different than anything, that they did, like, before it.
Season of the Witch, it was called.
Yeah, it was a fucked up movie because it was trying to say that they basically wanted people to wear that mask and all that shit from, like, so it could turn your head into mush.
I'll tell you, my brother is a Halloween freak, and he'll tell you that movie doesn't even deserve to exist in the genre.
I love that movie, man. It's freaky in its own. It's just a freaky thing in its own.
Yeah, it was a fucking weird movie.
No, I hear you. When he gets on something, he's dedicated to it.
All right, brother Drew, I'm gonna let you go because we're gonna wrap it up anyway.
You're good, man. I'm lucky
Drew,
I'm keeping this connection anyway. So, hey, I'll talk to you later, Ken. Thanks.
Be safe, man.
And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck it in your eye socket.
Oh, come on. Be safe out there, Drew. Drew's in a fucking hotel room all by himself. I don't know if I could fucking travel as much as he does for work, man.
Go to an ophthalmologist so we can chisel out that fucking dried cum.
Jesus Christ. But shout out to Drew. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who came in tonight and had some fun with us tonight and enjoyed the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This Saturday we're going to be on, but I'm not doing a whole show, but we will be on. And we will have the God and Filthy and Drew, and we'll be broadcasting all day Sunday from the event, the all-women's pay-per-view. Maybe we'll sneak a couple of Q&As in before somebody else goes live. And, we'll do all that, and we will see you guys tomorrow. No, when? Oh, tomorrow we're going to be recording for the Patreon, so expect a Meat Locker and a Filthy's Game Room and a Bloodline
room
very soon. And don't forget, the first of the month we go over to the new brackets for the Patreon, and here's a list of all the shows that you guys can see over there and on our regular channel here on YouTube. Insomniac and Foul Mouths Live, which is always on this channel Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then the rest of them are all scattered around on the Patreon and all that good shit. So thank you to everybody out there that hung out with us tonight and had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking about it tonight. We didn't want to do like a Halloween thing because obviously it's not Halloween, but we're not going to be doing a Halloween special this year, so I guess this is the closest you got to it. So thanks to everybody. We'll see you guys next time. And big weekend coming up for us. We'll see you guys then. Peace out, everyone. I love you guys. Save me.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horror-thon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.